stories at townhall.com.
Roll into Bolero in Algonquin or Roselle and solve your cabin fever issues. Bolero is bowling, gaming, dining, and nightlife with a twist. Score fun deals every day of the week and save big by checking out the daily deals online. Bowl with your friends and hit the lanes each week by forming your own social club. Clubs offer lively competition and fun times for everyone. From beginners to pros, make new friends, bowl, and beat your cabin fever. Visit bolero.com.
Middle of the night, everything will be all right. You're listening coast to coast, right here to WRMN 766 from the 95. On WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Mostly cloudy skies here in downtown Elgin and 29 degrees at the start of this chilly morning. Winds are out of the southwest at 20 miles an hour, so our wind chill is in the teens early on a Tuesday, but it's going to turn into a very nice day. The nicest of the week, really, mostly sunny with a high of 55 for your Tuesday forecast. That's the 19th day of March. We'll check the Fox Valley forecast for you as we get into the first shift, which we are right now. Welcome to Studio 14 in downtown Elgin on the 19th of March. WRMN News Time is 6:06. Let's win this day. Elgin and the Fox River Valley are open for business. Good morning.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Sky Rizzy. Explore proven results with Sky Rizzy. The Elgin Sports Complex is set to transform with a host of proposed updates that include athletic fields, parking, walking trails, restrooms, and a concession plaza. A shade pavilion and a bicycle path are also in the works. Find out more about the project at cityofelgin.org. Elgin police are urgently seeking information to locate a hit-and-run driver involved in a fatal accident on March 8th. 35-year-old Mara Mendoza was struck by two known vehicles on State Street near Airport Road and later succumbed to her injuries. Authorities believe a third unidentified vehicle may have also been involved. Contact the Elgin Police Department if you have more information. Commencement of construction at Millennium Park, Red Barn Lane, is on the horizon. The plan includes a new footpaths, gardens, outdoor gym equipment, a half court for basketball, and playground installation. Completion is targeted for the early summer. With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh, you mean like when I let someone with less groceries go ahead in line? Sure, there's a part of me that thinks, if you only need 3 things, maybe go to a convenience store next time. And now they're sifting through coupons and my frozen foods are about to be not frozen.
But still, it's the right thing to do. So compare rates with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/credit card.
If you are 50 years and older, you are welcome to join Elgin State Bank's sponsored movie days at Elgin Marcus Theater. It will always be on the second Thursday of each month. Doors open at 8:30 a.m. At 9 a.m., you will hear a very brief message from Sherry Aschenbrenner about upcoming senior events, and movies will begin at approximately 9:30 a.m. Coffee and a donut is complimentary. You can always call the movie theater hotline number of 847-888-7976 to find out what movies are playing each month. The cost is $3 if you are a member of Elgin State Bank, meaning you have an account there, and $5 if you are a non-member. And for more senior information, catch Sherry's Senior Showcase on the third Tuesday of every month at 9:15 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Progressive
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The NCAA men's basketball tournament field has been set. UConn announced as the #1 overall seed for the tournament. The defending national champion Huskies just wrapped up their first Big East title since 2011. They stay close to home in the East Regional in Boston. Houston's the top overall seed in the South Regional. That's being held in Dallas. The Midwest Regional taking place in Detroit. Purdue is the top seed there. The West Regional in Los Angeles has North Carolina as the top seed. Things get underway on Tuesday with first four action. In the West Region, it's Wagner against Howard. Midwest Regional, Colorado State battles Virginia. Then on Wednesday in the Midwest Regional, Grambling against Montana State. In the South Region, Colorado battles Boise State. The top seeds for the NCAA women's basketball tournament are South Carolina, Iowa, USC, and Texas. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
I'm going out with the girls this weekend. Nails done, outfit stunner, and my skin, I know it's going to be glowing because I glammed up my shower routine with new Olay Indulgent Moisture Body Wash. It smells so luxurious and moisturizes deep into my skin with its super rich, creamy lather that's bursting with vitamin B3. So my skin glows and my confidence grows. Try new Olay Indulgent Moisture Body Wash for glowing skin in just 14 days.
Progressive presents 10 things on a food truck owner's to-do list that are harder than getting a commercial auto insurance quote. Stocking the fridge, prepping the stations, finding employees that get along well, finding employees that actually do their job. Looking at you, Gary. Balancing the books, balancing the flavors, having a fresh menu and fresh produce and fresh meat, but never a fresh mouth. But the easiest thing on a small business owner's to-do list? Seeing if you can save on commercial auto insurance. Get a quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage subject to policy terms and conditions.
Columbia College of Missouri Elgin campus is intent in their commitment to open doors and support those who strive for excellence. Too many people have been made to feel that higher education isn't a place for them, that it is someone else's dream. But Columbia College of Missouri has changed all that. With individualized attention and ongoing support, Columbia College knows a future built by you is a future built for you. Columbia College of Missouri Elgin campus, your new starts now. Visit ccis.edu.
One of the things we're proud of at WRMN is our connection to the local community. In fact, recently we hosted a fundraiser for a longtime listener, Gene Wheeler, and first shift listener George Rollinson says it turned out perfectly.
Perfection is a moving target. You try to hit that bullseye and you zone in on it. It moves a little to the left, then it moves a little to the right. I don't know. I'd say we hit a bullseye. I don't know how that could have been any better.
Working together to make Elgin better. We are WRMN AM 1410, serving the local community since 1949.
Theriault Booth, a leading local law firm, is located on the beautiful Fox River in downtown St. Charles. Here's Ryan Theriault.
For better or worse, there are just times people need a lawyer. Whether you are involved in a work injury, in an automobile crash, selling a home, or even planning for your estate after your passing, we're here. We're local. We're part of the community.
For more information, visit them on the web at tbfirm.com or give them a call at 630-526-4242.
Come see the only train-themed restaurant where all the seating is on the tracks. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill on Main Street in both Bartlett and Glen Ellen is always fun and always fresh. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill serves 100% grass-fed beef hot dogs and burgers. There's also chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and more, all loaded up on two Lionel O scale trains and delivered directly to your seat. No one sits away from the fun, regardless of age. When a train arrives delivering your food, you'll smile ear to ear. Visit twotoots.com.
Boy, does that sound like a fun place. Welcome to Studio 14 in downtown Elgin on this Tuesday morning. It is the 19th day of March. It is time for the first shift, which starts with our Pledge of Allegiance and our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And a good Tuesday morning to you from WRMN and from the Fox River Valley Media Network.
Welcome to the first shift, right here on the Voice of the Valley, WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. Don't get that excited. I'm only introducing Marky B. Exactly. Featuring local news and sports, your Fox Valley forecast, and local traffic twice an hour at 15 and 45 minutes past. Timely interviews, a radio shopping show preview, milestones and memories, and born on dates of the lates and greats. Elgin Trivia, and all of your phone calls, texts, and Facebook comments as part of the staff meeting. The First Shift is the most informative, entertaining, and interactive morning show in all of the Fox River Valley and beyond.
You liar!
Well, okay. At least it makes great background noise, whether you're at work, in the car, or at home.
Whatever.
Your host, Marky B, maintains an upbeat attitude every day despite the fact that he's saddled with an overall lack of talent, a delusioned ego, and false hope for a bright future.
Loser.
Yeah, he's pretty much a loser. But at least he tries. Welcome to Studio 14 in downtown Elgin for the First Shift on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Welcome to a Tuesday morning here in downtown Elgin, Illinois. How many people do you think in the state of Montana have ever heard of Elgin, Illinois? Yet if you live in, who knows, the 5th largest or the 6th largest city in the state of Montana, you think your life is normal and everybody should know about your town. Is that how we feel about our town? Here in Elgin, Illinois, as the show gets underway on this Deep Thinking Tuesday. Welcome to the show. My name is Mark, and I'll be with you till about 10 o'clock this morning. You can call me Marky B. Call me whatever you want, I suppose. I'll handle it. I'll deal with it. We'll get on with the show on what's going to be a really nice day. As we start the show today, we are on YouTube. We are at WRMN Radio. On YouTube Live at WRMN Radio. Of course, we're on the AM dial at 1410. Old school, baby. That's the way we roll. And we are available on an app, which a lot of folks listen to their app. And I'm sorry I said the word folks. That's Joe's word. That's not my word. So you can download the app, listen in your car, or wherever in the country or world you might be. You can listen on our website at WRMN1410.com. Website still in progress with trying to update some of the information on radio shopping show times and things like that. So that's why you should listen to the First Shift for the most up-to-date and accurate information about the station. Most of the time. Our radio shopping shows are from 3 until 6 every day now. Matt's got that for you, 3 to 6, and our Redemption Center hours are noon to 3. Matt also has that for you. So Matt puts in about 6 straight hours of handling your orders here every day and doing other work as he sits over there on the other side between noon and 3 each day. 55 degrees, the expected high today, so that's good. And analyzing this forecast, let's see what we have. We're at 29 right now, a chilly start for sure. Winds out of the southwest at 20 miles an hour this morning. But the sun's going to come out, and that's going to warm up the temperature quite a bit for one time this week. And that's really about it. 55 degrees, mostly sunny skies today. Back to about where we are right now tonight, mostly clear skies with a low of 28. And then tomorrow, it's more like it was yesterday, as we have sunshine on your Wednesday forecast with a high of 38. So 17 degrees colder tomorrow than today. All the way down to 24 tomorrow night, Thursday, mostly sunny again with a high about 40. So it'll look nice outside, but you'll have to bundle up a little bit. 40 for your Thursday high. And then snow is likely in the middle of the night on Thursday night. Snow likely. Mostly cloudy with a low of 29. Probably, well, maybe I shouldn't get to lying, but just looking at this forecast with it saying snow likely late at night, all the public works trucks and the townships are going to be busy getting out on the roadways. It looks like Thursday night into Friday morning. I wouldn't expect that much, but maybe just enough to annoy the public works crews and township people. I almost said folks again. To make them pay attention to the weather and be on alert, and probably have to get out late Thursday night to make sure the streets are okay. Rain and snow likely on Friday. Mostly cloudy with a high of 41, a 70% chance, mainly in the morning. So late at night Thursday into Friday morning, some snow and then maybe a little rain and snow before it all comes to an end on Friday. Leading to a chilly Friday night and Saturday. 24 for Friday night, mostly sunny, and only 37 for Saturday. There's your five-day forecast as we get into our Tuesday show. Welcome to it. On the show today, we will go all the way until 10 a.m. today on the first shift because it's one of our specialty show Tuesdays. So we'll keep it local until 10 this morning. Sherry Aschenbrenner will be in. It's Sherry's Senior Showcase. This morning from 9 until 10 a.m. 9:15 or so, actually. And I'll probably stop our live YouTube feed that we're on right now at about 9 and then start another one up for Sherry's show so it could be isolated. And Sherry can steal it, and maybe it'll be easy for us to replay in the event that we have to at some point, or want to. Not have to, but want to. Sherry Senior Showcase this morning at 9:15. And let's see, do I have information on her special guest? I probably should. Let me see what I have on my clipboard, which needs to be reorged. My clipboard's starting to get fat again. Fat clipboard leads to disorganization. But I have some new stuff this morning to share with First Shift 411, like some information from the Elgin History Museum. So maybe we should make a pair of tickets to the Elgin History Museum, part of our prize pack today. Because I think we should have time to do trivia this morning, right before 9 a.m. Could be a 2 Trivia Tuesday. We did some sports trivia yesterday. Westside Freddy was able to nail the answer for an Arcade's gift card. Today we'll probably have a First Shift Sherry history question about Elgin history, and maybe a pair of tickets to the Elgin History Museum. It's going to be a cold weekend coming up, and we're going to start having warmer, sunnier weekends. Not that we haven't already had some, but the focus will start to turn to outdoor activities in the coming months. And so maybe if you're thinking about going to the Elgin History Museum, the next month or so would be a good time to go while the weather's still cool. And you never know what you're going to get on a Saturday or Sunday. So I'll give you a little Elgin History Museum news. Let me see. Sifting through my papers here. Here we go. Sherry Senior Showcase. Today featuring Dr. Tim Schoening. Not to be confused from our very own Tim Schoening, who used to work for WRMN back in the 1960s and is probably listening right now and listens every day. And, of course, is the lesser half of Carol with a K. But today's guest might not have a better half named Carol with a K. It's Dr. Tim Schoening of Diabetic Solutions, discussing his integrative approach to diabetes treatments. And if you correctly answer the Elgin trivia question, you will win a gift from our guest. Senior Showcase this morning at 9:15. Watch it on YouTube. And Sherry Ashenbrenner will start the show with a lot of information about upcoming events and whatnot, and then we'll go from there. So we'll have trivia on her show, and we'll have trivia probably at the end of this show today before 9. So a 2 Trivia Tuesday, a 2 for Tuesday in the trivia department. All right, let's see. Thank you very much. We'll have a little first shift 411 for you next hour. It's 6:26 here at WRMN. What else is happening? Radio Shopping Show on the air this afternoon at 3. We have a top 10 today. I'll share it with you in the 6:50 segment. You can always send me a morning text at 901-647-1240. That's 901-647-1240. And thank you for everybody who sends me a text every day. A VIT, very important texter, everybody is. What else do I want to say? Oh, yeah, you can, let's see, the haiku today from our word of the day, given to me by Blackhawks Brad. The word of the day is tawdry. Tawdry, something cheap and gaudy in appearance or quality. Tawdry, something cheap and gaudy in appearance or quality, says Blackhawks Brad before he says, let's win this day. Let's win this day. It's 6:27 here at WRMN. Let me get ahead of myself a little bit. I'll have the haiku for you if I can write one in time during the 6:55 segment today. You can always give me a phone call at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. That's the number in the studio here. That's a number that Westside Freddie knows very well. Good morning, Westside.
Hey, good morning, listeners, and Marky B.
How you doing, buddy?
Good, my brother.
Welcome to the Beehive.
Yeah, I just wanted in the hive.
Yeah.
Stir it up. I'm calling to stir it up right now.
We were stirring it up yesterday in the hive, weren't we?
Yeah, man, for sure. You know, and that's what I was calling about. You know, I am definitely conservative, but unfortunately, I guess I'm rebuttaling the rebuttal.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of disappointed because they did the same thing. I mean, they just did this political posturing, blame, you know. I just wanted to suggest, actually, because those folks are already here, we can affect the change, and hating them is not the answer. We cannot hate every person that's come across that border. They're not all here for nefarious reasons. A lot of them are. But we as believers, and I'm not just talking about Christians who hang that shingle out there. I'm talking about people who really live for Christ. We can make a difference with those people. And even if they're here for nefarious reasons,
yeah, you know,
Christ changes all. And the Bible says to love one another, love the saints. So through faith, God's love will show. So let's think about that, and you know, put my red blue to the side, and
yeah,
maybe we got to look to the cross, man. So that's what I'm just wanted to share. Disappointed in that they still didn't want to hear it. They still wanted to throw the numbers and hate Biden. Yeah, lots of mistakes, but the only way we're going to affect any of that change is to help those people that are here now, and we have to show them love.
Yeah,
and if we put Christ in front of it, then we can change a bad to good, because we're all bad, and through Christ's love, we can all be good again, man.
Yeah, that's really well.
So that's my message for the week, man.
I think that's a very fair and good message, Westside Freddie. And thanks for listening yesterday.
Thanks for giving me a chance to share all those things.
Yes, sir. And thanks for calling yesterday during the show.
I say a lot of silly stuff because that's my role, man. But you know, at the end of the day, I live for Jesus, man. So.
Westside Freddie in the show, kicking it this morning with the foot.
Amen. That's right, man. The foot is putting the ball between the goalposts.
That's my job, buddy. I try not to miss.
You're the man, my friend.
Have a great day, buddy.
I love you, brother. We'll talk later.
All right, take care. Bye. Westside Freddie checking in this morning. Well, I'm trying to keep the ball between the goalposts, but sometimes some people rush me and they put their hand up in the air and they try to block my kick. 6:30 here at WRMN. Yeah, Westside Freddy was listening during the Studio 14 Out to Lunch show yesterday, where we had some guests with a lot to say about asylum seekers in Kane County and sanctuariness and all that, and a little mudslinging in return for the mudslinging they received last week and the last couple of times from Jeff Ward on Thursday. So we'll try not to sling any mud today. We'll just have a good, fun, solid show. Well, we'll see if it's fun. I'll try to make it solid. Should be fun, I guess. No Nickname John makes it fun with his bad Joker pun of the day. We are on YouTube this morning, and we'll have our staff meeting today, of course. Kind of gets underway right now. It's 6:31 here at WRMN on a Tuesday morning, and on this Tuesday we say good morning to Captain Keith, senior engineer, Elgin High, class 1978, back when life was great and I was 8. And on this early Tuesday morning, CK is a little bit early today. And she brings something. I'll see what it is here shortly. CK, the leader of the band, walks in at 6:31 this morning to join Gina in a pretty quiet green room so far. Gregarious Gina's here. Boss Man's not here. Maybe he's working today. Anna the Chairman will probably pull up any moment now. I saw the actual first person before the Studio 14 Naked Eye Cam was even activated. We had a Fire Marshal John spotting this morning. And that was at about 5:32, I would say. As I was driving down Chicago Street, the Fire Marshal was walking down the street, and he saw the happy hippie. You know, he's a big fire truck guy, but I think he likes my hippie van, too. Every time he sees me, and he hasn't seen the van, he goes, "How's the van? Did you drive the van today?" It has that effect on people. It's fantastic. 6:33 here at WRMN. The first shift, Captain Keith checking in. Big Boss Man's not here, but he checked in this morning. He says, "Good morning, Marky B and first shifters. Have a great day from the B." Boss Man sending us our first 12 prayers on a Tuesday. And we're off to a flying start. Anna the Chairman just pulled up, as I mentioned. She is on the Hawker's Log this morning at 6:33. We've got Elgin 100 Years Ago coming up in a couple of minutes with Linda Rock. So we'll do that, and we'll get into some news that I've been tracking in the last 24 hours. I'll track it on in here like mud on some shoes, man. But in the meantime, let's go to the phones and one more time and check in with... you can come up with many nicknames for this guy. Right now, I'm just going to call him David, I guess. Good morning, David.
Hello. What did you say about some diabetic solutions person, or I just missed that?
Sherry Senior Showcase this morning from 9:15 until 10. Tim Shaning, Dr. Tim Shaning of Diabetic Solutions, will discuss his integrative approach to diabetes treatments.
And he's local?
I imagine so. Doesn't say on this sheet, but we'll find out at 9:15 this morning, I guess. He's with Diabetic Solutions. I don't know if that's local, but I probably is if it's Sherry's guest.
How do you spell it? So Dr. Tim Shaning, was it S-H-A-N?
No, S-C-H-E-N-I-N-G.
Okay. Yeah, and if I'm going to miss it, which I will because I'm at work, do you have it recorded?
Yes, it'll be recorded, and so we'll try to let you know. You can probably watch it on YouTube later.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello to everyone, and have a good day.
Thanks, David. Take care.
All right, you too. Bye.
David checking in this morning. Interested in Sherry's guest. We have some diabetes people that would be interested in following some information about diabetes. And Sherry tries to schedule people that are, relevant to our listeners and relevant to seniors. And a lot of seniors are kind of plagued with some diabetes issues. So listen in this morning at 9:15. It's 6:35 here at WRMN right now. Good morning to No Nickname John. Should we go ahead and get it out the way? The bad pun or joke of the day so that we can all be laughing for the rest of the morning? No Nickname John says, good morning, first shifters. It's National Agriculture Day. You know I know that. You know why I know that? Because I was listening to the Farm and Barnyard show last hour. And you know Delois and Rita wouldn't let that slide by. National Agriculture Day. So here we go from No Nickname John. Hold on, I'm not sure I'm ready for him yet. Still getting him ready. Okay, I think I'm just about ready. All right, I'm ready now. Let's see what he's got for us. No Nickname John today says, on National Agriculture Day, I was let go from my dairy farm job. I didn't work well with others. I was let go from my dairy farm job. I didn't work well with others. Hold on. My bad. Here we go. That was really funny.
Please be quiet.
This needs to stop. Now.
Shut up!
Wow. People are in an uproar over that one. No Nickname John didn't get along with others. And looks like Amboy Jeff's going to have a joke for us, too. But we'll save that. We'll make you wait on that one till we get back to our staff meeting comments here in just a bit. It is 6:37 here at WRMN. What show number are we on today? Let's stamp the show with Tony Cool real fast. She checked in at 1:39 a.m. this morning. TK, Tony Cool stamped the show. Let's win this day. She lets us know this is staff meeting number 55 of 2024, the 55th staff meeting, number 1012 since we started counting this nonsense. God knows how long ago. 1012 after counting began. I guess it's been about 4 1/3 years now since we started counting. All right, there you have it, the 55th staff meeting of the year. It's time to check in now with Elgin 100 years ago. And Linda Rock, who covers our history from 1924, is here for her latest installment right now. Let's see what she has for us this morning. We'll have some news for you from 2024 coming up in just a few minutes. We'll get into our staff meeting a little bit more, and we'll have maybe our haiku along with our radio shopping show preview, all before we get to the 7 o'clock hour. It's Tuesday morning. It's 6:39, and it's 29 degrees outside. We're headed for a high of 55 today.
Here are headline stories from Elgin newspapers 100 years ago today, brought to you by the Elgin Area Historical Society. I'm Linda Rock. The stories today were in Elgin newspapers on March 19th, 1924. The interest of the women of Elgin and nearby towns in things political is keeping up if the rate at which reservations are coming in for places at the luncheon to be given tomorrow by the Elgin unit of the Illinois Republican Women's Club is any indication. Miss Ann Henrichsen, noted welfare worker, author, and club organizer, will address the meeting on public welfare in Illinois. And the gathering promises to be quite as enthusiastic as the first luncheon given 2 weeks ago when Mrs. Medill McCormick was the speaker. The place for the meeting is the First Baptist Church, as before, but the hour has been changed to 12 o'clock to accommodate businesswomen wishing to attend. The second annual marble tournament to be conducted for the schoolboys of Elgin by the Daily Elgin Courier will be held soon. With a breath of spring in the air, hundreds of boys started the annual marble season today with numerous small games. The tournament is expected to see last year's champion defending his title against a large field this year. Entries for the 3rd Annual Bowling Classic for the Individual Championship of Elgin are coming in fast, according to officials of the City Bowling Association, which has charge of the event. The tournament will be held next Sunday, March 23rd. 31 merchants have donated prizes for the Championship Classic, which is annually the biggest bowling affair in Elgin. That's it for today. Be sure to tune in again for more news from 100 years ago. And don't forget to visit the Elgin History Museum, located in Old Main at 360 Park Street. You can find its hours of operation and programs offered at www.elginhistory.org.
As the Elgin Police Department continues to participate in the Distracted Driving campaign, they wanted to share some tips from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website regarding safe driving. If you are expecting a text or need to send one, pull over and park your car in a safe location. Once you are safely off the road and parked, it's safe to text. Designate your passenger as your designated texter. Allow them to access your phone to respond to calls or messages. Do not engage in social media scrolling or messaging while driving. Are you struggling not to text and drive? Activate your phone's Do Not Disturb feature or put your cell phone in the trunk, the glove box, or the back seat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Remember, the Elgin Police are conducting directed patrols to enforce distracted driving violations. Just drive and stay safe. A message from our friends at the Elgin Police Department and your friends here at WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. WRMN has proudly served the Fox River Valley for over 70 years. We're located at 14 Douglas Avenue in downtown Elgin. Right next to Studio 14 is our store known as the Redemption Center. You are always invited to stop by and see us to live large for less. The Redemption Center is the place to pick up your on-air orders, shop for certificates, and grab some brochures to learn about what we have to offer. Our Redemption Center phone number is 847-741-7700.
It's easier than you think for pests to threaten your family's health. Ticks, which spread dangerous diseases, hide in tall grasses and even on your pets. Rodents easily invade your home, contaminate food, and can carry more than 35 diseases. Mosquitoes, which breed in standing water, transmit many diseases. Get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. It's that easy. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast, right here on WRMN 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Warm up this winter and introduce your friends to Viator Coffee at the Food Hall in downtown Elgin. Viator Coffee has a winter menu that includes 6 new coffee drinks with names like Little Wolf, Tartan Tonic, and Merry Mint Mocha. Plus, there's a whole new lineup of baked goods too. Viator Coffee provides you with amazing flavors and customer service, so relax and savor a cup in a place that offers a new level of coffee drinks and service within a peaceful, relaxing space. Visit ViatorCoffeeCart.com.
Hold on. I'm trying to get this right, but I'm not doing a very good job of it. So smooth. Smooth like this song, right, Robles Ralph?
It's the time of the season.
Bum, bum, bum.
When love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy. And let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone it's the time of the season for love.
Yeah. 6:45 here at WRMN AM 1410 and on YouTube at WRMN Radio. On this Tuesday morning, as Paul Atkinson from the Zombies would have had a birthday today. Some born on dates of the lates and greats action for you here in the middle of the show, since I can never seem to squeeze it in at the end of the show. Paul Atkinson, born in 1946. He called it quits in 2004. British guitarist and record company executive, best known as a founding member of the Zombies, who had that really cool ageless song, Time of the Season, that really has a sound of its own, doesn't it? Can't think of any other songs that really sound like that song. Welcome back to the show. I've just transitioned back to the studio picture on YouTube now. And we are back into it here at 6:46, hour one of the first shift. Heading all the way until 10 a.m. this morning. Kill me 10 to 12. Out to lunch this afternoon from noon to 2. And right now, I don't have any guests scheduled for out to lunch today, so you may be going out to lunch with me between noon and 2 today. And Sonar is scheduled to take hour 2. Sonar the Savant Green. And Sonar and I handle it between noon and 2 every day. So that's all coming up today here on WRMN, the radio shopping show at 3. I'll have a preview for you in just a few moments. Let's get into the news a little bit now and see what's happening around the area, what I've come up with here in the last 24 hours or so. Unfortunately, I have DUI, death and destruction news to start us off with this morning. DUI, death and destruction. What time is it? Crime time. DUI crime time. A Naperville man sentenced Monday to 18 years in prison for a drunk driving crash that killed 3 people. So I guess that's 6 years for every person. Brendan Wydajewski, age 24, of the 500 block of Bighorn Road in Naperville, pled guilty to 3 counts of aggravated DUI causing death. 1:18 in the morning back in 2021 on October the 30th, there was a crash at Warrenville Road and Corporate West Drive in Lisle. There were 2 vehicles, one of which was cut in half, with one half left on the road and the other off the road. The driver of that vehicle, Andrew Pertill, was pronounced dead at the scene. 2 passengers in Wydajewski's car, Gracela Llanos, 21, and Giovanni Alvarez, were also killed. An investigation determined that Wydajewski was driving about 122 miles an hour west on Warrenville Road when he hit Pertill's vehicle and cut the vehicle in half. Wydajewski had a blood alcohol content of 0.147. He will have to serve at least 85% of his sentence before being eligible for parole. He's 24. 85% of 18 is about 15. So he'll be about 39 or 40 years old before he's eligible for parole. That was from back in 2021, but I guess the sentence and the verdict and all that have finally come down. Another sad DUI story out of Sugar Grove this morning, also from the Daily Herald. A woman has been charged with reckless homicide, accused of killing someone in a crash on Route 56 in Sugar Grove. A young lady by the name of Darcy Klomhouse, 22 years old, charged with 4 counts of aggravated driving under the influence causing death, disobeying traffic control devices, driving on the wrong side of the road, improper exit or entry to a controlled access highway, and the charges go on and on according to Kane County court records. Crash happened at 5:11 a.m. Yep, 5:11 a.m., October the 6th, 2023. Charges filed last Friday. So they had to wait for all the toxicology tests and all that to come back, I guess, because this happened back on October 6th. A judge ordered her not to drive and also to wear an alcohol monitor. Prosecutors had asked that she be detained pre-trial, but she will not be, apparently. The head-on crash happened on Route 56 near I-88. Klomhouse was driving a Jeep Wrangler, according to a Sugar Grove police news release back at that time. The victim, 67-year-old Sergei Igayev of Naperville, was driving a Subaru Forester west on a long ramp from I-88, exiting onto Route 56. Klomhouse was driving the wrong way, driving east in the westbound lanes of the ramp. So, a couple of sad, deadly DUI stories to start us off with crime time this morning. 6:51 here at WRMN. And let's see, we have one more for you now. Bartlett principal does it his way. Might be the wrong way, though. Well, I don't know exactly what his administrative practices were, but apparently it was he was maybe not conforming to U46 policy, let's say. Bartlett High School principal Mike Domovsky has been placed on administrative leave amid an investigation into some of his administrative practices, according to U46 School District. Superintendent Suzanne Johnson said in a statement that the ongoing investigation started after the district, quote, became aware of concerns regarding certain administrative practices of Domovsky. My way or the highway, baby, or maybe not. According to Johnson, the issues do not involve the safety of any past or current students or staff. The district is fully cooperating with the investigative parties, whoever they are. Domovsky was placed on administrative leave effective immediately. Melanie Meidel, who served as a high school principal and assistant superintendent in U46 before retiring, will step in as the interim principal for the rest of the school year and take over at Bartlett. So, principal placed on administrative leave in Bartlett. 6:52 here at WRMN on this Tuesday morning. There's a little early morning news for you. We are on YouTube, of course. Thanks, everybody, for saying hey today. Dad and son do it all. Check in. That's the handle of Northwest Wes and Northwest Wesley Jr. II. Junior II and I wish everybody a great Tuesday. All our best. Northwest Wes and Northwest Wesley Jr. II. A smart man and a good boy. Raising a good family. All right, well, Brendan checks in this morning. Brendan says, hi, everybody, and happy Tuesday. Mimicking me because I said, hi, everybody, and happy Tuesday. Thanks for saying, hey, Brendan. Good to have you back in the last several days, man. All right, you ready for Amboy Jeff? Let's see what he's got this morning on YouTube. Good morning, everyone. Enjoy your day, first shifters. Amboy Jeff. Oh, that's only part one of Amboy Jeff. We'll get to part two later. I'm going to tease you longer. And we'll say good morning to the Soto family checking in. Hector and the fam. Good morning, Mark. And the first shifters from Hector, Ninny Rose, Jeremiah, and Uncle Boom Boom in the house. I've had sloppy lips here lately, Tennessee. I haven't been able to pop my lips as good as I used to. You know what I'm saying? 6:54 here at WRMN, 6 minutes before the top of the hour. The Radio Shopping Show. Let's see what's happening with the Shop Show today. It's on the air 3 to 6 this afternoon. And before that, our Redemption Center from noon to 3. You can call and order something from Matt between noon and 3 at 847-741-7700. That's 847-741-7700. Call between 3 and 6 on the air and order from Matt as he performs for you on YouTube. 847-931-1410. Matt gets into it. This is a good sign of the algorithm. I'm not sure if this has happened to you yet. Maybe not, but we watch a lot of our evening programming at home off of YouTube since we don't subscribe to cable TV. And we're were pretty boring and basic and go back to the same thing almost every night. Episodes of 48 Hours and Snapped or what have you. Usually only about an hour, hour and a half before bed. It's like time to melt into the night by watching that, I guess. And last night when I was surfing on YouTube, looking for my episode of hopefully finding one I hadn't seen yet, of 48 Hours, there was Matt. And the real deal, Matt McNeil, in the afternoon from 3 until 6, he popped in front of my screen as an option to watch. How about that? So amongst the Snapped episodes, Matt, and I don't think he snapped, so I'm not sure it was an episode of Snapped. I think it was an episode of his show from Studio 14. So I guess whatever's happening with people viewing on YouTube, thanks for making it happen. Become a subscriber. Tell your friends to become a subscriber. The more viewers we have, the more we'll be seen by others like myself just surfing around on YouTube last night, and here was WRMN popping up in front of my eyes. That was kind of cool. And then I scrolled around a little bit, and I also saw myself from yesterday morning. And that's when I turned the TV off. I know what I did yesterday morning. I don't want to watch it again. 6:56 here at WRMN. So anyway, I digress like a big dog. Call Matt this afternoon from 3 until 6 at 847-931-1410. And our radio shopping show top 10 today looks like this. Beef Villa of Elgin and South Elgin. $10 certificates are available for $5. I got a hankering to go over to the Beef Villa on the east side. It's been a while. I just want to walk in there and experience deja vu all over again from my younger days. JoJo's Diner of Schaumburg, $25 certificates available for $11 at JoJo's. The Golden Corral of Bloomingdale, we have $15 certificates available for $7.50 today. Lots of restaurants in the top 10. Ray's Family Restaurant of Elgin, $10 certificates are available for $4. The Egyptian Theater of DeKalb, a Grateful Dead tribute show. $60 value for $22. That might be for 2 tickets, maybe. A $60 value for $22 to go see the Grateful Dead tribute show, if you're all into that. I could drive us in the hippie van. Churros and Chocolate number 6 of Algonquin, $10 certificates for $4. We got Lifeline HVAC of Dundee, $89 certificates for $29 today. The Honest One Auto Care of South Elgin, a $30 general certificate for $11. Fox River Trolley, the Bunny Express, $30.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast right here on WRMN, 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Noory with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Beef Villa's 3 locations offer more than their signature Italian beef. Try the Italian sausage, roasted chicken, and more. There's a huge variety of delicious side dishes. Beef Villa uses quality ingredients from homemade recipes and buys top quality food products from their vendors to bring you the absolute best tasting food. Beef Villa's great service and quality are waiting for you, but you won't be waiting long because it's always hot and fast. Visit beefvilla.com.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Sky Rizzy. Explore proven results with Sky Rizzy. Elgin police are urgently seeking information to locate a hit-and-run driver involved in a fatal accident on March 8th. 35-year-old Mara Mendoza was struck by 2 known vehicles on State Street near Airport Road and later succumbed to her injuries. Authorities believe a third unidentified vehicle may have also been involved. Contact the Elgin Police Department if you have more information. Commencement of construction at Millennium Park, Red Barn Lane, is on the horizon. The plan includes new footpaths, gardens, outdoor gym equipment, a half court for basketball, and playground installation. Completion is targeted for the early summer. The Elgin Sports Complex is set to transform with a host of proposed updates that include athletic fields, parking, walking trails, restrooms, and a concession plaza. A shade pavilion and a bicycle path are also in the works. Find out more about the project at cityofelgin.org. With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh, you mean like when I let someone with less groceries go ahead in line? Sure, there's a part of me that thinks, if you only need 3 things, maybe go to a convenience store next time. And now they're sifting through coupons and my frozen foods are about to be not frozen.
But still, it's the right thing to do. So compare rates with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/credit card.
WRMN has been serving Elgin and the Fox Valley for 75 years, featuring a combination of local news, information, and entertainment in the mornings, followed by the radio shopping show for 5 hours each weekday. The first shift with Marky B starts your morning at 6 a.m., and it's always fun when Larry Jones is a part of the show.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in, Dale.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat him tough.
I can haze them.
Can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
And then there'll be a lot of people that come out of the and say that I also hazed
I
him.
remember when Mark hazed me. I've been hazed.
Mark hazed me back in 2012.
2012. I remember in Memphis one time. He was really mean to me.
It's first shift fun and information in the morning, combined with the radio shopping show to save you money. And you get it right here on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook, and WRMN1410.com.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The Bears traded quarterback Justin Fields to the Steelers over the weekend. Pittsburgh sent a 2025 6th-round pick to the Bears that converts to a 4th-round pick if Fields plays 51% of the snaps this season. Chicago owns the number 1 pick in the draft. They're also the first team of the common draft era to have the draft's top selection 1 season after trading it. NHL Sunday, the Blackhawks scored 4 times in the third period for a 5-2 win at home over the Sharks. NBA tonight, the Bulls are home against the Blazers. The Bulls currently 9th in the Eastern Conference, still with some room to move. They're 5 games behind the 6th place Indiana Pacers. Chicago trying to avoid one of the play-in games. Illinois basketball captured the Big Ten championship 93-87, the final over Wisconsin Sunday. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket, just like our customer Jaron.
I'm the singer and guitarist in a band, and I use my Cricket phone for everything. It's basically like another band member.
Don't miss a single beat. Switch today and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Real customer paid for testimonial. Must bring your number to Cricket on up to a $60 a month voice plan depending on device. Select models only while supplies last. First month service charge and tax due at sale. Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available everywhere. Fees, terms, and restrictions apply. See store for details.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. All kinds of beers and thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what
Here at WRMN Radio, we try to connect with the community and discuss important issues, like our current mental health crisis. Here's Lori Baker, President and CEO of AID.
I think most people, when they see young children thinking about suicide at the ages of 5 and 6 and 7, I mean, that's shocking to me that children even know that they want to harm themselves somehow. I know it's difficult. I definitely feel the pinch. We all feel the pinch at the gas pump, at the grocery store, right, in our rents. But I think most people could handle 27 cents a day to help kids and seniors and people experiencing homelessness.
Discussions like this take place on the first shift, weekday mornings from 6 to 10, right here on WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook.
Fair skies and 28 degrees. Winds are out of the south at 15 miles per hour. As we start the 7 o'clock hour of the first shift here on this Tuesday morning, I see your note, FSS. Yes, thanks for letting me know about that. I'll try to remember to turn the music down during the top of the hour break so that you're not listening to two things at the same time on YouTube. My bad on that. It is 7:06 and we're at 28 degrees. We're headed for a high today of about 55. Sunshine on the way. It is breezy outside this morning. As I mentioned, winds out of the south at 15. WRMN News Time is 7:06. It is the 19th of March. Welcome to this hour of the first shift. We'll have some First Shift 411 coming up in just a couple of moments. Good morning.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Sky Rizzy. Explore proven results with Sky Rizzy. The Elgin Sports Complex is set to transform with a host of proposed updates that include athletic fields, parking, walking trails, restrooms, and a concession plaza. A shade pavilion and a bicycle path are also in the works. Find out more about the project at cityofelgin.org. Elgin police are urgently seeking information to locate a hit-and-run driver involved in a fatal accident on March 8th. 35-year-old Mara Mendoza was struck by two known vehicles on State Street near Airport Road and later succumbed to her injuries. Authorities believe a third unidentified vehicle may have also been involved. Contact the Elgin Police Department if you have more information. Commencement of construction at Millennium Park, Red Barn Lane, is on the horizon. The plan includes new footpaths, gardens, outdoor gym equipment, a half court for basketball, and playground installation. Completion is targeted for the early summer. With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh, you mean like when I let someone with less groceries go ahead in line? Sure, there's a part of me that thinks, if you only need 3 things, maybe go to a convenience store next time. And now they're sifting through coupons and my frozen foods are about to be not frozen.
But still, it's the right thing to do. So compare rates with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/credit card.
WRMN has been serving Elgin and the Fox Valley for 75 years, featuring a combination of local news, information, and entertainment in the mornings, followed by the radio shopping show for 5 hours each weekday. The first shift with Marky B starts your morning at 6 a.m., and it's always fun when Larry Jones is a part of the show.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
Can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
And then there'll be a lot of people that come out of the say that I also hazed
I
him.
remember when Mark hazed me. I've been hazed.
Mark hazed me back in 2012.
2012. I remember in Memphis one time. He was really mean to me.
It's first shift fun and information in the morning, combined with the radio shopping show to save you money. And you get it right here on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook, and WRMN1410.com. Hey there, this is Matt in the mornings, inviting you to live large for less by listening to the Radio Shopping Show, weekdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 4 to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. Find out more about WRMN, from our daily deals to our weekend programming to our open office hours. Check out our website at WRMN1410.com and come see us sometime at 14 Douglas Avenue in downtown Elgin. Home of local radio for 75 years, we are WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook.
Renata's Old Salem Cafe is now Renata's German restaurant, with old family recipes for delicious Bavarian dinners. Renata's is also known for breakfast and lunch. Renata's German restaurant has fresh baked German pastries. For a hearty breakfast, try Renata's for pancakes, skillets, and more. They've also set the standard for catering excellence. Try Renata's German restaurant off Irving Park, west of Wise Road in Hanover Park. Visit renatasgermanrestaurant.com. The music of the Doobie Brothers starts us off in the 7 o'clock hour of the first shift. You didn't hear that Radio Shopping Show promo, by the way. You didn't hear that. You were having PTSD.
Don't you feel it growing day by day? People getting ready for the move. Some are happy, some are sad. Oh, we gotta let the music play.
PTSD from your old Radio Shopping Show days.
What the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't so hard to do if you know how. Gotta get a message, get it on through. Long our mama got you and you out. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music.
The Radio Shopping Show now on the air 3 to 6 every day here at WRMN with Magnificent Matt, who's in redemption from noon to 3. The music of the Doobie Brothers starts us off this hour on the birthday of John Hartman. I haven't checked to see if he's died in the last couple of years, but he was born in 1950, American drummer, co-founder, and original drummer of the Doobies. At the band's inception, Hartman was the sole drummer, but in late 1971, the group added a second drummer, Michael Hosick, and the dual drummers formation has been a staple of the Doobie Brothers. This staple song of the Doobie Brothers, Listen to the Music, which I like to do. It's 7:13 here at WRMN on this Blues Day Tuesday. Ooh, it's a Blues Day Tuesday, isn't it? I better kick the jazz on out of here and skip on over to the blues. On this Blues Day Tuesday morning, lots to get to. Our staff meeting coming up. We've already gotten it started a little bit, but more of our staff meeting is on the way. This song pops up. I wouldn't really call this a blues song, but I would call it a good song. Sam and Dave, Hold On, I'm Coming. That would be more of a soul song than a blues song, wouldn't it? Yeah, this more like it. This more like it. 7:14 here at WRMN on a Tuesday morning. It's going to be a nice day. Sunshine today with a high of about 55 degrees. And tonight down to about 29, so cold, chilly night again tonight. And that's because we've got some chillier days that lie ahead. 28 right now, heading for a high of 55 today. As soon as the sun takes effect here shortly, we'll start to see the increase in the temperature. Clear skies and 28 tonight, sunshine with a high of about 38 tomorrow. Hey, it's Ice House Mark riding by on his bike this morning. He's all fired up. He's amped up on the Natty Ice. I think that was Natty Ice, not Ice House, that he's sipping on this morning. You know, so he so he can keep his balance. Got to do what you got to do. 7:15 here at WRMN. We'll put Ice House Mark on the Honkers log this morning. Studio 14 Naked Eye Cam was activated this morning at 5:37. The train kind of got me. I was running a little bit late after an iffy night of sleep, but we'll fight through. Let's see. So 55 today, but only 38 tomorrow with more sunshine. All the way down to 24 tomorrow night. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high of 40. And then snow rolling in. Thursday night, the crews might be out on the streets because snow is likely, mainly in the middle of the night, which means you wake up to some interesting streets on Friday morning. I don't think we're going to get a lot of snow, but maybe just enough to make everybody mad. And when I say everybody, I mean the road crews, the local road crews, because they're going to have to come out and get out of bed and do the job in the middle of the night. Thursday night, 29 degrees with a 60% chance of snow. Friday, rain and snow likely in the morning, mostly cloudy with a high of 41. Chance of precipitation, 70% on Friday, mainly in the morning. Saturday, chillier with a high of 37 degrees after a low of 24 on Friday night. And then 25 Saturday night and 42 on Sunday. Again, a chance of rain and snow on Sunday. It is 7:16 and 28 this hour. First shift 411. Let's start with a little programming 411 for you. Sherry Senior Showcase this morning at 9:15 means the Kilmeade Show will not start till 10 o'clock this morning here on WRMN. And on Sherry's show this morning, David wanted to know who the guest was because he heard the word diabetes. And it'll be Dr. Tim Schoening of Diabetic Solutions joining Sherry on her show this morning at 9:15. He discusses his integrative approach to diabetes treatments. Yeah, we'll have trivia on that show too. We'll probably have trivia next hour as well here on this show. 2 for Tuesday. That means 2 tacos and 2 trivia questions on this Tuesday morning. Let's see, other programming notes. No word on Larry Jones tomorrow yet, but Larry might be out for one more day tomorrow as the garbage container falls over across the street in front of my very eyes. The wind, I guess, blew it over, and 2 or 3 bags have fallen out of the bin. Well, it is trash day, so I guess as long as they stay put, they'll be scooped up in a little while. Let's see. Also, Thursday, it would be the Friendly Voice of the Village show. Craig Pierce in the house at 9:15 Thursday morning to share a little South Elgin news with us. That'll keep our Thursday show on the air until 10. And then Friday, Larry and Jake's are scheduled. We'll see if Mr. Calderwood can be with us at 8:40 again. Tim Calderwood, the play-by-play voice of the Schaumburg Boomers, to talk a little sports at the end of the week. He was able to make the time adjustment last week, and hopefully he will be able to continue to do so. Timmy C. talking baseball and football news with us this Friday morning at about 8:40 on the show. Fridays with the Finest has a new time. Chief Anna Lally on the air from 9 until 9:30 now on Friday mornings. And Stevie T's got the Senior Community Spotlight show on the air from 9:30 until 10. That's when One-on-One with Leah starts on Friday morning. 10 until noon. With the radio shopping show Restock Friday with Leah. I don't believe we're going to have a live Saturday morning shop show this week, so make sure you do your restocking on Friday morning show and Friday afternoon show with Matt. Next week is my first scheduled vacation week of the year. I usually swing out of here for spring break, and we're going to take a road trip, camping road trip next week, so that's the plan. Since we have kind of a brand new staff here yet at this point with a lot to do, everybody kind of covering a lot of roles right now, I think we're going to cover the morning show one more time with Doug Steffen's program. Good Day Mornings, I believe it's called, with Doug Steffen. And Doug will carry you through next week from 6 until 9 each day. You may have heard, you hear him on Saturday mornings here with Good Day Health, but he also has a weekday show that we have covered and have carried the last couple of years when I've been out on vacation days. The future plan, I think, is to cover it locally and continue to do the first shift with somebody else filling in for me in the future, but I'm not sure if we're 100% there yet. So, Good Day with Doug Steffen, probably one more time next week from 6 until 9. And then we'll see what happens next time I'm away. Maybe we can cover it locally by then. 7:20 here at WRMN. Other bits of First Shift 411 for you this morning. We have the Model Railroad Club of Lake County. The Lake County Model Railroad Club will celebrate 52 years of model railroading with its spring open house. The club was formed by 6 model railroaders who were frustrated with the lack of space available in their homes back in the day. They found a vacant basement in Wakanda with 1,400 square feet of buildable space, which has been the club's home since then. Structurally, the layout reflects what is referred to as the steam to diesel transition period. Structures on the layout reflect a time frame of the late 1940s to early 1960s. The scenery reflects the locations modeled over time from the mountains of the West up to today, with a freelance railroad running from Palatine to Madison, Wisconsin on this layout. The layout uses the latest in computer technology to operate. The club has a reputation of having one of the best model railroads in the Midwest. Visitors will see what and how the hobby of model railroading can be a family hobby. Families are encouraged to attend. There is no admission fee. The open house will be from 11 until 4 Saturday and Sunday this weekend. 11 to 4 Saturday and Sunday this weekend. The Lake County Model Railroad Club is at 107 South Main Street, rear entrance, Wakanda. So a bit of a road trip from here, but if you're into that sort of thing, it might be kind of fun. Catch a little lunch up yonder and go check this out. 11 to 4 Saturday and Sunday at the Lake County Model Railroad Club, 107 South Main Street. For more information, go to lcmrr.org. That's the letters LCMRR. That's Lake County Model Railroad Club, LCMRR.org. Or visit the club on Facebook. So there's an idea for you this weekend if you're a railroad fan, train fan. A lot of guys are, right? Guys seem to be infatuated with trains for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? It's 7:23 here at WRMN. All right, so that's one bit of Elgin First Shift 411 for you. Got quite a bit for you this morning. But maybe I'll save a little bit for next hour. The museum's got some things coming up. The Elgin History Museum. A Legacy of Excellence, Elgin Academy. They have an exhibit opening this Friday night from 6:30 until 8:30. The Elgin Academy closing its doors 1839 to 2024, 185 years. The new exhibit chronicles the evolution of Elgin Academy decade by decade, showcasing an array of photographs that vividly capture moments that have shaped their legacy. Plenty of artifacts to look at, including the Academy bell that fell from the cupola, or the cupola. Sorry, I'm a loser. To the first floor during a 1911 fire. That's when that happened, back in 1911.
Loser.
Calm yourself.
Loser.
Hey, I'm trying. So there was a fire, you see, back in 1911.
Loser.
Celebrate the school's legacy and its impact on everyone who has been on its campus over the last 185 years. Our very own, yes, I'm calling her our very own, Linda Rock, will present a short program on influential alumni of Elgin Academy at 7:15. That's this Friday night. It's a free event. Donations are accepted. Please RSVP. How do you do that? I don't know. Call the Elgin History Museum, I guess. Or go to elginhistory.org and find out more about it. There's a little line under this email that says, please RSVP. So if this was an email, you'd probably click here to RSVP. But since this is a radio show, you can't do that. So you can go to elginhistory.org, I guess, and click there to RSVP. All right, so that's happening this Friday night. That sounds kind of fun, interesting. If you're into Elgin Academy and Elgin history, that'd be a cool thing for you. I think I'm going to have a pair of Elgin History Museum tickets to give away as part of our trivia prize pack, along with a Britain's Car Wash this morning during trivia in the 8:50 segment. Sherry Senior Showcase in the 9 o'clock hour this morning, so they usually have pretty good prizes on her trivia contests as well. All right, let's see what else I have time for here. Sherry Aschenbrenner sends me some scam information. What to know before you click on a free computer security scam. A free computer security scan. And how do you know it's not a scam? I'll tell you next hour when I get back to a little more First Shift 411. How about that for a tease? I guess I was teasing the haiku, too, because the top of the hour cut me off. I forgot it was going to do that. So I never got to the haiku yet, so I can do that here in a few minutes. I appreciate Andro Lorario and Brian Anderson and Pam Carr for coming in yesterday and hanging out with me in the Out to Lunch program. Out to Lunch with WRMN, discussing some things from the GOP standpoint of Kane County, as today, by the way, is Election Day. I can't forget to say that and talk about that a little bit. Today is actually Election Day. But one thing that Pam left me with, Pam and Andro, was that the Kane County GOP is trying to collect some donations for veterans. Support over stigma. And they need tissue, Kleenex, assorted sizes, toilet paper, assorted sizes, paper towels, laundry detergent, and dish soap, the smaller size, hygiene items like shampoo and conditioner and body wash and lotion and etc. I use etc. myself. Cleaning supplies like hand soap, liquid, all-purpose cleaner, cleaning wipes, floor cleaner, hand sanitizer, oral health like toothbrushes and toothpaste and dental floss and mouthwash and lip balm. You know, those veterans like to put lip balm on. Socks and T-shirts. And I guess I forgot to say socks yesterday. Andro said socks. They all need socks. So donate. You can drop off your donation at the Kane County GOP Community Relations Committee collecting items. Well, they're collecting items until the 28th of March. The drop-off location is at Kane County GOP office at 333 North Randall Road, Suite 115, St. Charles. They're not always there, though, so you may want to call Pam in advance or reach out to them if you want to make a drop-off. She says she's there on Wednesdays a lot. Kane County GOP office is at 333 North Randall Road, Suite 115, St. Charles, as you're kind of entering the downtown, or entering St. Charles there on Randall, right around the Dean Street area, I believe. Items to be collected, they will be delivered to Support Over Stigma on Saturday, March the 30th. So you have a few more days. Today's the 19th. You got about 9 more days to make a donation. If you have any questions, send an email to KaneGOPmarketing@gmail.com. That's KaneGOPmarketing@gmail.com. Let's donate for veterans. The Kane County GOP trying to do some good here in the area and by helping our local veterans out. 728 here at WRMN. All right, so there's some First Shift 411 for you for now, and we'll get back to a little bit more next hour here on the show. And I'll also talk about an event going on at Elgin Township on Saturday. How to deal with someone who has had an opioid overdose. It's at 1:30 at the Township Building this Saturday. Narcan will be available, and the Elgin Township 708 Mental Health Board and the Committee on Seniors are both responsible, along with the Kane County Health Department, for putting together this seminar. I guess I'm talking about it now because it's coming back to my memory. It's at 1:30 on Saturday, and if you want to be a part of it, call the Township to RSVP at 847-741-2045. That's 847-741-2045. That's this Saturday at 1:30. Good morning to Ossifer Heather from the Elgin Police Department. She just drove by the radio station and jumped onto our honkers log this morning at 7:30. Hope you have a great day and a safe day, Ossifer Heather. Thanks for your years of service, many years of service to the Elgin Police Department. All right, what else is happening? It is 7:30. It is our staff meeting time, isn't it? So let's check in right now with Linda Rock one more time. Another edition of Elgin History News for you. And then we will get to a couple of, maybe a news story or so, and then we'll get into our staff meeting hot and heavy for a little while and see what's on your mind. And we're on YouTube, so we'll check YouTube and also VIT messages at 901-647-1240, 901-647-1240. That's my cell phone number. Linda Rock files this Elgin History Report from 1924.
Here are headline stories from Elgin newspapers 100 years ago today, brought to you by the Elgin Area Historical Society. I'm Linda Rock. The stories today were in Elgin newspapers on March 19th, 1924. The interest of the women of Elgin and nearby towns in things political is keeping up, if the rate at which reservations are coming in for places at the luncheon to be given tomorrow by the Elgin unit of the Illinois Republican Women's Club is any indication. Miss Ann Henrichsen, noted welfare worker, author, and club organizer, will address the meeting on public welfare in Illinois, and the gathering promises to be quite as enthusiastic as the first luncheon given 2 weeks ago, when Mrs. Medill McCormick was the speaker. The place for the meeting is the First Baptist Church, as before, but the hour has been changed to 12 o'clock to accommodate businesswomen wishing to attend. The second annual marble tournament to be conducted for the schoolboys of Elgin by the Daily Elgin Courier will be held soon. With a breath of spring in the air, hundreds of boys started the annual marble season today with numerous small games. The tournament is expected to see last year's champion defending his title against a large field this year. Entries for the third annual bowling classic for the individual championship of Elgin are coming in fast, according to officials of the City Bowling Association, which has charge of the event. The tournament will be held next Sunday, March 23rd. 31 merchants have donated prizes for the Championship Classic, which is annually the biggest bowling affair in Elgin. That's it for today. Be sure to tune in again for more news from 100 years ago. And don't forget to visit the Elgin History Museum, located in Old Main at 360 Park Street. You can find its hours of operation and programs offered at www.elginhistory.org.
Here at WRMN Radio, we try to connect with the community and discuss important issues, like our current mental health crisis. Here's Lori Baker, President and CEO of AID.
I think most people, when they see young children thinking about suicide at the ages of 5 and 6 and 7, I mean, that's shocking to me that children even know that they want to harm themselves somehow. I know it's difficult. I definitely feel the pinch. We all feel the pinch at the gas pump, at the grocery store, right, in our rents, but I think most people could handle 27 cents a day to help kids and seniors and people experiencing homelessness.
Discussions like this take place on the first shift, weekday mornings from 6 to 10, right here on WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook.
Beef Villa's 3 locations offer more than their signature Italian beef. Try the Italian sausage, roasted chicken, and more. There's a huge variety of delicious side dishes. Beef Villa uses quality ingredients from homemade recipes and buys top quality food products from their vendors to bring you the absolute best tasting food. Beef Villa's great service and quality are waiting for you, but you won't be waiting long because it's always hot and fast. Visit beefvilla.com. Experts say regular auto maintenance is one of the most important things for your car. Meineke Car Care Center at 376 Sundown Road in South Elgin covers all your automotive needs. From oil changes, brake services, and emission testing, Meineke's expert staff provides hard work and dedication with the utmost professionalism. Need an oil change? Visit Meineke in South Elgin for their 23-point inspection. Call 847-888-9644.
Culver's on North McLean and Elgin has added another Scoopy Night scheduled for February. Culver's Scoopy Nights raise funds for area organizations and run from 4 till 8. On Wednesday, February 21st, proceeds benefit the St. Edward's High School Parent Connect. Plan to attend all of Culver's Scoopy Nights and support our local organizations. For Scoopy Night info or to check out the frozen custard flavor of the day, visit culvers.com or call 224-535-8140.
Michael Brown, former Undersecretary of Homeland Security and Director of FEMA, is your new full-time host of The Weekend, which airs every Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN. Each week on the popular 3-hour program, Brown offers listeners a fresh take on the weekend talk with his provocative insights into current events, politics, and culture. So late in the day on Saturday, make it a point to catch The Weekend with Michael Brown right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. How many times have you heard about or driven past the Volo Auto Museum and still haven't checked it out? They have over 200,000 square feet of heated showrooms filled with countless collections of the most amazing mechanical marvels in the world. From incredible collector cars, movie cars, trains, boats, and planes, to a Disney gallery, dinosaurs, vintage arcades, kiddie rides, and a medieval torture exhibit, plus the Titanic Museum. They're open every day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit volofun.com. Everything is fantastic at the China House Buffet on Sycamore Road in DeKalb. Scrumptious food combined with a wide variety of flavors, all served with love, await you. Choose from Chinese delicacies like Shanghai shrimp rolls, crab rangoon, and spare ribs. There's seafood, beef, as well as chicken wings and shrimp. The China House doesn't stop at Chinese food on the buffet. They also have Japanese favorites, including beef teriyaki, sushi, and hibachi, plus American food. Tempt your taste buds. Visit eatchinahouse.com today.
.38 here on the first shift. Welcome back. It's Tuesday.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
It's Tuesday.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
It's Tuesday.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
Thought this song was never going to start. A little slow start to it, but it's a great song. Good morning to Northwest Wes and Northwest Wesley Jr. II. They had to wait on me. I was down the hall and came back. Heard this honk outside, looked up, and there they were. Northwest Wesley Jr. II was saying, "Peace, you thong-wearing fatty."
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
It's Supertramp.
So you think you're a Romeo, playing a part in a picture show. We'll take the long way home. Take the long way home. 'Cause you're the joke of the neighborhood. Why should you care if you're feeling good? We'll take the long way home. Take the long way home. There are times that you feel you're part of the scenery.
Roger Hodgson of Supertramp. Born in 1950, singer, songwriter, best known as the former co-frontman and founding member of the progressive rock band Supertramp. And that song is the great song, Take the Long Way Home. It is 7:40 on a Tuesday morning. It's Tuesday, by the way, if you didn't know. It's Blues Day Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Two for Trivia Tuesday. What more do you want? Sherry Senior Showcase this morning at 9:15. That's all I can give you. Giving you all I got. We're on YouTube at WRMN Radio on YouTube. We have a staff meeting to conduct here, okay? So let's get to conducting. Lots of comments on YouTube this morning. Thank you, everybody, for chiming in. Various viewpoints on various things. Let's start with Amboy Jeff. Here you go. Are you ready for this one? Amboy Jeff says, did you hear about the farmer? He was outstanding in his field. Did you hear about the farmer? He was outstanding in his field.
Shut up! Please be quiet.
This needs to stop now.
Shut up!
Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. You're an idiot!
Hey, enough about that already. Don't be so mean to Amboy Jeff. He'll never give us another joke again. That ain't cool. He's just trying. He's trying to be a first shifter. Jeez. Relax. Relax, alter ego. 7:42 here at WRMN. Sensational Shelley checks in. How could we ever be mean to her? She's sensational. She's the queen of positivity. Good morning to y'all. What a beautiful day it's going to be. The thought for today, happiness is when you think that you... Take two. Thought for today, happiness is when you think what you say and what you do are in harmony. All right, then. We'll go with that. That is Sensational Shelley.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really deep.
Wow.
Sensational Shelley bringing it to us deep today. And let's see. She sends us 8 prayers for our prayer scoreboard. That gives us 23 on the prayer scoreboard early this morning. We say good morning to Terry S. I don't have a nickname for Terry S. Terry S. Terrific Terry S. Good morning, everyone. Enjoying the show as always. Thank you, Terry, for listening today and always. We got FSS checking in. Elgin Public Museum is where she works at very hard every day, all the time. It's always in her mind. She can't get it out of her mind. She's infatuated with it. She's obsessed with it. Good morning, First Shifter, says FSS, and I'm obsessed with her trivia. So we'll use a little bit next hour in the 8:50 segment. All right, here comes the Sultan of South Elgin with a new self-anointed nickname. That's South Elgin Chris checking in. He says, good morning, Mark and WRMN shifters. First, happy St. Joseph's Day to everyone. Secondly, Mike Domovsky of Bartlett High School is now on administrative leave. Was the best principal in U46 by far.
Wow.
He gets critical acclaim from South Elgin Chris. So how about that? He is on leave right now, paid administrative leave, I guess, till the end of the school year, while they're conducting some sort of an investigative... they're in investigative mode. Maybe he has a certain style that doesn't jive with the policies of U46. I'm not sure, but we'll find out more about that possibly moving forward. 7:44. I don't know exactly why they're investigating, but, let's just speculate that he's not the total conformist. And if that's the case, that's, U46 has certain things you got to go by. And maybe if you stretch their policies a little bit, then that might happen to you. I don't know. It's 7:45 here at WRMN. Good morning, Cool Blue. He goes by, and he says, "Just hang loose, bro."
Cut me some slack, Jeff.
MCB's on the Honkers log this morning. It's 7:45. But critical acclaim from South Elgin Chris to Mike Domofsky, the principal of Bartlett, who's on administrative leave. All right. He has always the best interest of the students at heart, says Sultan of South Elgin. Unfortunately, education administrators in America don't have the same vision. It's a sad day for U46, says the Sultan of South Elgin. Huh. Thanks for the information about the top of the hour scenario, FSS. I hear what's on the air, and I guess maybe we play a little local news segment at the top of the hour because of copyright issues. We can't play some of our national news over YouTube. So Sonar has put a local newscast in there, so if I'm going to play that, I shouldn't have the jazz playing at the same time. I haven't really... I hear what's on the air, so thank you for letting me know. I didn't really know exactly what was playing during the top of the hour news when we were on break on YouTube. The Commander checks in. Happy Tuesday, First Shifters. Commander American Legion here. Long live the Queen once again. Wow. The Queen won't go down. The Queen is stubborn. And the money is getting large over there at the American Legion these days.
Hell yeah.
As nobody hit once again last night, let's see what else the Commander has to say. The 49 card was turned around last night. It revealed a King of Spades. The jackpot will continue to grow for next week. There's only 14 cards left, says the Commander. Get out and vote today at American Legion and grab a $2 hot dog for lunch from our new hot dog steamer, says the Commander. Queen tickets are on sale daily. The jackpot continues to grow. Have a great day. Commander Mark Smith checking in. Yes, go out and vote today. Voting, I believe, is open until 7 o'clock tonight, the polls are, at your favorite nearby voting location, which could be the American Legion. If you haven't voted, today is officially Election Day. I have conformed to the new vote early method. I have not done mail-in voting, but I do usually take advantage of early voting, thinking that seems like a better option than Election Day, when it might be more crowded, but maybe not so crowded because people have so many options for early voting. So, here's a few tips from the Daily Herald today. You can still register to vote if you are not registered. Don't be ashamed about it. If you're older and you never registered to vote, hey, life happens. People's lives go down different courses. Some people don't get interested or don't realize the importance of it till a little bit later in life. If that's the case, then just go ahead and register. It's all right. Welcome to the crowd. New voters can register on Election Day at designated polling places. Bring 2 forms of valid ID, including a piece of mail that shows a current address. There goes the mystery man in the long red van. I'm talking about Dick, south to north on your radio dial. The mystery man driving the long red van is on the Honkers log this morning at 7:49. Have a great day, Dick. All right. Voters without proper identification can cast provisional ballots, but they have to produce the proper IDs to their election authority within 7 days. That is if you're going to register to vote. A person must be a U.S. citizen, a resident of an Illinois precinct for at least 30 days before Election Day, and at least 18 years old. Which of those three things is the most challenging for you? People who are 17 may vote in a primary if they will be 18 at the next general election. So you can vote when you're 17, I guess, as long as you're 18 by November. Go to kanecountyclerk.org to find out more here locally. cookcountyclerk.com if you live in Cook County and you want to find out more about your local election. cookcountyclerk.com, kanecountyclerk.org, lakecountyil.gov in McHenry, up in Lake County, and in McHenry County, mchenrycountyil.gov. Do I need to bring ID? I don't get it, but no is the answer to that question. In most cases, no. But first-time voters who registered by mail and did not submit their driver's license number, state ID, last four digits of their social, or other form of ID must present ID showing their name and address before voting, according to ballotpedia.org. So there's some information on Election Day. Can I still return a vote by mail ballot? You can return your ballot through the mail if it is postmarked by today, or you can bring it to your polling place or a secure drop box. I received a ballot by mail, but I want to vote in person today instead. Can I do that? Yes. Bring the ballot to a polling place and surrender it to the election judges. Say, hey, Mr. Judge, I surrender. Here's my mail-in ballot. If you forget or have misplaced your mail-in ballot, you can fill out a provisional ballot, which won't be counted until 2 weeks after the election. Remember, voting by mail and in person in the same election is a felony. You don't want one of those on your records. On your record, do you? Let's take a phone call, 847-931-1410, and check in with our friend LC Linda Carter. Good morning, Linda Carter.
Hey, good morning. Did you say 49 was pulled?
49 was pulled, yep.
Guess what? That was my card.
It was?
Too bad it wasn't the Queen.
Were you,
yep.
you weren't in attendance?
I played last week.
You weren't there, were you?
No, I wasn't there. I be listening like when you give it on today, what they pulled. And I said, 49, that was my number.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your dog's pretty happy this morning?
Try again, Morris. They're getting bigger.
Yeah, I know it.
I know it. I go up there every week.
It's about to
go up there this week and play again.
Yeah, I think we will too. It's about to bust, Linda Carter. It's about to give.
Yep. I know it. It's like I have to go try it again. Okay, you have a good day.
All right, take care.
Okay, bye.
All right, Linda Carter and her puppy dog. Hey, that seems like a good idea. Wow, the dog's still drinking water. Let's see. I'm going to have me a sip of Dr. Koa. Not a sponsor of your WRMN First Shift. But maybe they should be. Delivered to me yesterday by certified Crazy Kathy, Dr. Koa is a premium drinking water. It's the intelligent choice, it says on the bottle. It has high aquaporin permeability, and if you got that going for you, shoot, it's gonna be a great day. It's all about the permeability. You know what I'm saying? 7:54 here at WRMN. All right. So there's some election news. We're in the middle of our first shift. Staff meeting this morning. Thanks everybody for chiming in. Get out and vote till 7 o'clock tonight. You ain't got no more excuse. All right, we have our VIT still to get to and more YouTube messages as well. It is transition time.
Fox River Valley, Fox River Valley. I call the place my home.
Boom, 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 boom.
Fox River Valley, Fox River Valley. The more will this sky roll. I've been north, south, east, and west. But there's one place I love the best. It's the Fox River River Valley, Fox River Valley. I call it my home.
Shut up!
There's Aurora, St. Charles, Geneva, and Elgin.
I thought she told you to shut up.
Algonquin and Dundee, McKendree, South Elgin. I ride the Rim Life River. I'm the north, south, east, and
Shut up!
There's one place that I love so best. It's the Fox River Valley, Fox River Valley.
I call it my home. 7:55. They got an extra verse in on me today. Studio 14 Naked Eye Cam activated this morning at 5:37. But prior to activation time, I spotted known Fire Marshal John at 5:32 walking down Chicago Street. If you're keeping score at home. If not, don't worry about him. At 6:10 this morning, it was Gregarious Gina opening up to the doors to the green room today. At 6:31, CK early today. She must have voted before she came in. She had an I voted sticker that she flashed to me when she came in the door. 6:33, Anna the Chairman, Director of Foreign Affairs. 6:44, Robles Ralph. The newbie and the Subi, the not-so-newbie and the Subi. The Robles one. 6:59, Cindy in the City went by. Speaking of which, yeah, I was cut off by the system as Cindy in the City was driving by. At 7:14, Icehouse Mark made his way by the radio station, Icehouse in hand. At 7:30 this morning, Ossifer Heather, protecting our streets from people like Icehouse Mark. At 7:36, it was Northwest Wes and Northwest Wesley Jr. the second.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
7:45, Mark Cool Blue said, just hang loose, bro.
Cut me some slack, Jeff.
And at 7:49, the mystery man in the long red van, Dick. There's your honkers log today. 7:57, do I have time for a haiku? I think I do. The haiku using Blackhawks Brad's word of the day, which I didn't get to last hour. I'll try to get to it this hour before I'm cut off again. Let's see. The word of the day, I better hurry. The word of the day was tawdry. Please repeat after me. The title of today's haiku is Don't Be Skanky. Don't be skanky. Tawdry and trashy. Is that the way that you dress? Then clean yourself up. Don't be skanky. Tawdry and trashy, is that the way you dress? Then clean yourself up. 575, baby. All right, coming up on 8 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Sun shining. We're heading for a high of 55 degrees. Let's catch up on some news and come right back to more of the first shift on WRMN. Hey, you want the show to continue? No commercial played. What can I say? I was cut off, but no commercial played. And now back to your regularly scheduled programming. I guess I will institute the top of the hour break myself in just a moment. All right, so welcome back to the show here. We have another minute and a half to continue with our staff meeting before we hit the top of the hour news. Let's see. Good morning to BHB checking in. Blackhawks Brad says, good morning, Mark and the first shifters. Have a great day from Blackhawks Brad. LC, who you just heard from on the phone.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 8 o'clock.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Prevnar. Commencement of construction at Millennium Park, Red Barn Lane, is on the horizon. The plan includes a new footpaths, gardens, outdoor gym equipment, a half court for basketball, and playground installation. Completion is targeted for the early summer. The Elgin Sports Complex is set to transform with a host of proposed updates that include athletic fields, parking, walking trails, restrooms, and a concession plaza. A shade pavilion and a bicycle path are also in the works. Find out more about the project at cityofelgin.org. Elgin police are urgently seeking information to locate a hit-and-run driver involved in a fatal accident on March 8th. 35-year-old Mara Mendoza was struck by two known vehicles on State Street near Airport Road and later succumbed to her injuries. Authorities believe a third unidentified vehicle may have also been involved. Contact the Elgin Police Department if you have more information. With your AM 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance, because giving you options is the right thing to do.
Oh, you mean like when I let someone with less groceries go ahead and line? Sure, there's a part of me that thinks, if you only need 3 things, maybe go to a convenience store next time. And now they're sifting through coupons and my frozen foods are about to be not frozen.
But still, it's the right thing to do. So compare rates with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/credit card.
You never know what you might hear in the morning on the first shift with Marky B and friends. And for many years now, Mark's best friend on the radio has been his radio partner, Larry Jones, who joins him Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m. And they really do seem to get along swell.
The summer just got away.
Yeah. We look forward to summer for so long.
I don't think I want to live like somewhere where it's never cool.
Yeah.
Maybe have 9 and 3.
Yeah.
9 months summer, 3 months winter.
Yeah. How about a 7-2-1-2 split? Yeah. Like 7 months of summer. 2 fall, 1 winter. So we can have that taste of winter and Christmas.
You know, that's not a bad formula, Mark.
Yeah.
News, weather, traffic, sports, and local information and entertainment in the Fox River Valley. It's the first shift, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Shannon, guarded by Klesman, gets a pick from Danger. Back to Hawkins, fakes the 3, now to Shannon for 3. Yes! He got it! Shannon with a 3, and the Illini back up.
The action courtesy of the Illini Basketball Network. 93-87, the final over Wisconsin on Sunday. The Illini win the Big Ten and get the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. Terrence Shannon Jr.'s three-pointer put the Illini ahead for good. Then he made a huge defensive rebound with 16 seconds left on the clock. Illinois has the 3rd seed in the East Regional. They'll take on 14th seed Morehead State this Thursday afternoon in Boston. NHL Sunday, the Blackhawks scored 4 times in the 3rd period for a 5-2 win at home over the Sharks. NBA tonight, the Bulls are home against the Blazers. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
I'm going out with the girls this weekend. Nails done, outfit stunner, and my skin, I know it's going to be glowing because I glammed up my shower routine with new Olay Indulgent Moisture Body Wash. It smells so luxurious and moisturizes deep into my skin with its super rich, creamy lather that's bursting with vitamin D3. So my skin glows and my confidence grows. Try new Olay Indulgent Moisture Body Wash for glowing skin in just 14 days.
Progressive presents 10 things on a food truck owner's to-do list that are harder than getting a commercial auto insurance quote. Stocking the fridge, prepping the stations, finding employees that get along well, finding employees that actually do their job. Looking at you, Gary. Balancing the books, balancing the flavors, having a fresh menu and fresh produce and fresh meat, but never a fresh mouth. But the easiest thing on a small business owner's to-do list? Seeing if you can save on commercial auto insurance. Get a quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Hailing from Tanzania, you'll be thrilled to see the Zuzu African acrobats celebrate the 2,000-year-old Bantu culture of East Africa. The Zuzu acrobats have performed on America's Got Talent, and you can see their incredible acrobatics and energizing African drumming, singing, and dancing this Saturday at 4 at the Egyptian Theater in DeKalb. Each performance has incredible gravity-defying stunts while displaying the grace, beauty, and strength of the African culture. Visit EgyptianTheater.org.
The Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake offers incredible breakfast and lunch options for you, and now the coffee bar is open for you to enjoy. Stop in and enjoy a relaxing cup of coffee in a peaceful setting, and if you're hungry, the Triple Berry Cafe is ready to provide you with homemade goodness. Enjoy omelets, skillets, pancakes, crepes, waffles, and much more for breakfast. Stop in at the Triple Berry Cafe for lunch and enjoy signature sandwiches, burgers, wraps, salads, and healthy options are available as well. Triple Berry Cafe, just off Randall.
Be sure to catch the first shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be fatal. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get one or two in the Chicagoland area, where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's the first shift weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN. Golden Corral Buffet and Grill, 154 Gary Avenue in Bloomingdale is open. Golden Corral's legendary Endless Buffet has a variety of delicious favorites and new menu offerings for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Guests can choose from over 150 items, including grilled-to-order sirloin, pork, seafood, as well as old favorites like fried chicken, meatloaf, and mac and cheese. Golden Corral is the only one for everyone. Visit goldencorral.com. LaFleur Taco Grill at 910 Dundee Avenue at the corner of Slade has great fast casual Mexican food for the whole family. There's a huge selection of salads, quesadillas, a Taco Tuesday special, burritos, gorditas, and the Thursday Flautas dinner deal. LaFleur Taco Grill also has American favorites and breakfast. There's a kids menu too. Planning an event? LaFleur has catering with both Mexican and American foods. Call 847-214-1306 or LaFleur Taco Grill on Facebook. Keeping your car's coolant system in good shape with a regular flush is really important. Let the experts at Meineke Car Care Center at 376 Sundown Road in South Elgin remove your old coolant, preventing chemical buildups in your engine. Then they'll fill your entire system with new coolant to help your engine run smoothly and prevent rust and corrosion, increasing your engine's lifespan. To schedule your appointment, call 847-888-9644. Hey there, this is Marky B from the First Shift Morning Show, and on my show, I try to make local movers and shakers feel comfortable when they join me for interviews, like Sherry Blazier of the Elgin History Museum.
I think I need to note to you that I just looked at my mood ring, and it is perfectly purple, which means I'm very happy and content and sailing along. I figured if I immersed myself in the accoutrements, I would be in the mood for this.
Huh. Accoutrement? Is that what you said?
Accoutrement.
What she said. Just join me mornings from 6 until 10 a.m. right here on WRMN.
Can't buy me love, love, can't buy me love. I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if that makes you feel alright. I'll get you anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. 'Cause I don't care too much for money, but money can buy me love. I'll give you all I've got to give.
This is a group called the Beatles, I believe.
I'll give to you. I don't care too much for money. Money can buy me love. Can buy me love. Everybody tells me so. Can buy me love. No, 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 no.
1964, on this date, Capitol Records, or this week at least in history, they released this song, Can't Buy Me Love, backed with You Can't Do That. It's the Beatles.
I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love.
Music milestones. Welcome back to the show. 8:09 here at WRMN. On this date in 1956, Carl Perkins appeared on ABC Television's Ozark Jubilee and performed Blue Suede Shoes. It was his first television appearance.
Buy me love. Everybody tells me so. Can't buy me love. No, 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 no.
Elvis Presley performed the song Blue Suede Shoes the same night as Carl Perkins did on CBS Television's Stage Show, if you're keeping score at home, back in 1956. It is 8:10 on a Tuesday morning here at WRMN as the first shift continues. Sherry's Senior Showcase coming up in about an hour here on the program. It is a Blues Day Tuesday this morning. We're kind of rocking out a little bit today, having a good old time. Thanks for joining us here on the show today. And we spread information, we spread love, we spread everything we can find to spread here on the program. We love spreading. All right, 8:11, sunshine. This morning we're heading for a high of 55 degrees. Oh no, it doesn't seem like it right now. In fact, I just sent Sherry Ashenbrenner a text because she, I guess this was a while back when David was talking about that diabetes guest wanting more information about where his whereabouts, where he be practicing at. And Sherry Ashenbrenner said that Tim Shaning, by the way, David, or anybody else that wonders, Dr. Tim Shaning is in South Elgin, which is just south of Elgin. And when I saw Sherry's message, I was thinking, man, it's cold in here. I better let Sherry know she better bring a jacket with her to her show today. Because I don't know where the heaters went around here. There's been a lot of maneuvering things. I think I took a couple of them home. I should bring them back. I didn't know, we have a lot of stuff that the director has been moving around, organizing amazingly here at the radio station. And a heater seems to be a little elusive this morning, so even though we have the heat on, it doesn't spread to the front room very well here at Studio 14. 8:12 on this Tuesday morning. We got a little more First Shift 411. Speaking of Sherry Ashenbrenner, I hate to steal her thunder, but I have a little scamformation from her I may give to you in just a moment. We're back on YouTube, by the way. We're going to continue our staff meeting here, but first, let's take a phone call, 847-931-1410 this morning, and see who's on the line. Good morning. Welcome to the First Shift.
Morning, Marky B. How are you?
I'm good, Sidekick Susan. How are you?
I'm doing good. Yesterday, me and Jose went to Danny's Pizza, and we were sitting at our table, and some guy came to our table. I thought he was the manager. And he said, aren't you Sidekick Susan and I'm Tom Jose? We said, yes, turned out to be one of your friends, David Cheese.
Wow. Yeah, I know. I heard the rumor later on. I was texting back and forth with David, and he said, guess who I saw at Danny's Pizza today? And I said, Downtown Jose and Sidekick Susan? And he said, yep, because I know you guys. I know you go there on Mondays.
Yeah, usually. And I got a picture with him.
You did?
Yeah, that was cool.
No. Well, that is cool. Guess what, Sidekick Susan?
What?
The director, Dino DeLaley, has given me a new, camera to give to you. So the next time I see you, he's got to get this disc for it, though, and then we'll try to figure out how to use it, and maybe it'll be something new for you.
Okay. We'll probably come on Friday.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can have it for you on Friday, okay?
Okay, thank you.
That's cool, Marky B. Thanks. I got a new camera. Thanks, Susan. Marky B.
No. You get the hand-me-down, Downtown Jose.
Yeah, I get the hand-me-down.
You get her current camera. She gets the new one.
No, I was just messing around, just being silly. Good morning, first shifters. We're enjoying the show, Marky B.
Thank you.
Seeing you, David.
Yeah, thanks for listening, and thanks for all you guys do, and thanks for hanging out with us all the time and being positive. So have a great day.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed the show yesterday. It was a big cat fight. I enjoyed it a lot. So Mr. Ward's got to come up with some uppercuts, or just to see. But it's good radio. At the end of the day, it's good radio.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for everything. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, God bless you guys.
God bless you. Hi, first shifters.
Hello.
Bye. Sidekick Susan, downtown Jose. They got some Daddy's Pizza yesterday, and they got to meet David Tees, who's running for Kane County Board this upcoming season. Yes, they got to meet the one and only David Tees.
Wow.
That's amazing. Thanks, David, for all you're doing. Thanks for the eggs yesterday. 8:15 here at WRMN. Yeah, so downtown Jose was listening midday. And let's see what he heard in the middle of the day yesterday here on Out to Lunch with WRMN. Ooh, those were the punches thrown by Brian Anderson during the show yesterday. Trying to land a few back on Jeff Ward as the mudslinging continues here on the first shift, and it's spread to Out to Lunch on WRMN yesterday. Today we're just having fun. 8:16 here at WRMN. And I know y'all like it when we have fun and don't take ourselves so seriously all the damn time. All right, let's see. Weather forecast. 29 degrees right now. Winds are out of the south at 15 miles an hour. We're heading for a high of 55. That's right. Doesn't seem like it right now, but it's supposed to be 55 today. Mostly sunny skies. Clear skies and 28 tonight. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 38 degrees. 24 increasing clouds tomorrow night. Thursday mostly sunny with a high of 40. And then snow is likely Thursday night. Mostly cloudy with a low of 29. A 60% chance that we're going to see the highway commissioner and the township crew from the Elgin Township and surrounding townships out and hitting the streets on Thursday night, late night, along with the city of Elgin and all our great villages around us. One more time. This will be the last time. This will be the last time, maybe the last time, I don't know.
Shut up!
Oh, no.
Shut up!
Will it be the last time that we see the cruise? Will we see the cruise? Thursday night when the snow may be falling. On Friday, rain and snow likely in the morning, mostly cloudy with a high of 41, a 70% chance of a little rain, snow mingled together on Friday morning. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high of 37, and Sunday, a chance of rain and snow again, mostly cloudy with a high of 42. So enjoy today, 55, plenty of sunshine. It is breezy outside this morning. I can see the trees with some leaves on them already here on Douglas Avenue, fluttering in the wind. Winds are currently out of the south at 15 miles per hour. Well, let's see. No Nickname John alluded earlier to the fact that it's National Agriculture Day today. A big day on the Farm and Barnyard show this morning with Delois and Rita. Before I got started, I had to clean up their mess. They were partying down in here. Farm and Barnyard show. Huh. National Agriculture Day. Guess what I have here? Let's find out. No. That would be a goat on National Agriculture Day. What's this here? Huh. That's a mad donkey right there. What about this one? I said, what about this one? Huh. Mad Donkey number 2. We got this one. I said this one. Yeah. Those are crows flying, I guess. That's right. Thanks to Sonar the Savant Green, I now have many more sounds. And now they can go away. Please. 8:20 here at WRMN. Lots of birds flying in the air right there. So I have some animal sounds now to add to the show. Aren't you lucky? Marky B has new sound toys to play with. It's 8:20 here at WRMN. Let's see if the animals are still going. I'm afraid they are. All right, we'll let the animals play out there. I don't want to play them anymore. They're starting to annoy me. It's 8:20 here at WRMN. Let's share a little First Shift 411. What to know before you click on a free computer security scan. With all the security threats out there, you might be tempted to click on a pop-up or ad for a free scan to keep your computer safe. Yeah, I hate those because I never know. So I don't do it. So I just keep my computer open for corruption because I'm never sure which one's real, which one's fake. If you see a Windows logo, you might be tempted. The problem? They're impersonating well-known companies and scaring you into paying to fix computer problems that may not exist. Lying about finding security threats on your computer to sell you a service to repair your computer over the phone is illegal. But that's how the FTC says. Remage and Restoro convinced people, many of them older adults, to pay tens of millions of dollars for software and services to repair made-up problems. The FTC says the companies charge people $27 to $58 to repair the fake computer threats and warnings. But it didn't end there. They often told customers that the problem couldn't be fixed and then recommended services by a technician that cost $199 to $499 more. To settle the lawsuit brought by the FTC, the company agreed to pay $26 million in refunds to affected customers. The settlement also prohibits the defendants from making false statements about the performance and security of a computer and using deceptive telemarketing. So to avoid tech scams, keep this in mind. Know that legitimate tech companies won't contact you by phone, email, or text message to tell you there's a problem with your computer. And never click a link or call a number in a pop-up warning. Honest tech companies will not contact you unexpectedly and ask you to do that. Learn more at ftc.gov/tech support scams. ftc.gov/tech support scams. Sherry Ashenbrenner with Scamformation and other senior information next hour here on Sherry Senior Showcase at about 9:15. It is 8:23 here at WRMN on this Blues Day Tuesday. Give the gift of a second chance. Learn the signs of an opioid overdose and how to respond with Narcan, the life-saving nasal spray that can reverse an opioid overdose. Take home naloxone at no charge. It's all this Saturday over at the Elgin Township building at 1:30 p.m. That's right, they're not going to have it at 1:30 a.m. It's at 729 South McLean Boulevard in Elgin. RSVP to 847-741-2045 by Thursday if you want to go. Thanks again to Drew Sosnowski, who's running for state's attorney. He's also helping to conduct this seminar Saturday. He's with the Elgin Township 708 board. And he joined me last Friday from Image 360 in South Elgin for our Live Out to Lunch show. And he's a part of this. It's this Saturday afternoon, 1:30. if you want to learn how to maybe save someone's life from an opioid overdose. Learn the signs of an overdose and how to respond with Narcan, the life-saving nasal spray that can reverse an opioid overdose. Take home naloxone at no charge this Saturday. It is 8:25 here at WRMN. There's a little more first shift 411 for you. Now let's take a phone call and see what's on Trusty Pat's mind this morning. Hi, Trusty Pat.
Good morning.
How are you?
Interesting, mention about opioids and so forth. I've attended several seminars because I sit on a pension and welfare board, and I was in one in San Diego 3 years ago, and it was talked about the opioid all the problems with it. But anyway,
yeah,
I learned of important. I guess a fact that I didn't know that what doctors are the most overprescribing of opioids, and it was dentists.
Really,
I couldn't believe that. It was dentists. It's because of some of the oral pain you go through. It's so intense, and typically what happens is that opioids, once you've gotten your sixth or seventh day in a row of an opioid, it tends to unlock the brain some way, and that's the important factor about opioids that you got to worry about. And that's kind of the fact on that. But anyway, and the other thing that I thought was kind of amazing was a video I saw, which was totally on the other end of things. That was a coach named Rick Pitino talking about how he's tremendous coach all these years. Went to a few different teams, Louisville, so forth.
Yeah.
And he's talking about coaching is not fun anymore because the fact that this portal is allowing players to go from team to team, and that he's out of 13 players on his team, 10 of them left due to graduation or portal, and he's only got 3 returning players, and he says it's just not fun. You cultivate these players and you get them good, and all of a sudden they get snatched up by somebody else, and that happened to SIU. Coach Mullins down there was doing a tremendous job. 2 of his players left. One went to Illinois, was a starter in Illinois, and was a starter at Purdue. Now just think if SIU had those 2 players.
Yeah.
And SIU was still very competitive this year. And, it's really not fair to these coaches and some of the other teammates that all of a sudden the coach develops this player to be a real good player, and all of a sudden, bam, they're gone. And it's not fair to some of these programs. And Coach Mullins lost his job at SIU, and it's not fair.
Wow.
It's just one of those things you kind of see. So it's kind of 2 other things. I talk about opioids, sports in the same breath almost, but I don't know if it might take some thoughts from other people about that. I know that when I had some dentistry work 35 years ago, and I know that the dentist over the weekend gave me a prescription for opioids. And I remember taking 2 of them and thinking, I don't think I want to take these anymore. But that is, dentists are the ones that do the most overprescribing, and you got to stay under 7. So our insurance plan for ours, you can only get a prescription for 6 pills at a time, and that's the way to help out the situation. But good that this program is being held at Township.
Yeah.
Township is a wonderful form of government that can react very fast to needs of the community, and thanks for being a part of that, Mark.
Yeah, well, thanks for helping me become a part of that, Trusty Pat.
No worries.
I'll talk to you soon.
Take care.
All right, bye.
Have a great rest of the show. Thanks.
You too.
Bye.
Thanks. That's Trusty Pat Hudgens, of course, and touching on a couple things there. Dental work. I recently had this wisdom tooth pulled, and I was prescribed some pain medication, but I never picked it up. I never really felt the pain in the day or 2 after the procedure, and I'm not sure if what I was going to pick up was an opioid of some sort or not, but I meant to pick it up, in the next 24 to 48 hours. It never happened. I wasn't hurting, so I said, well, forget about it. So that's probably the best thing you can do if you don't really need the pain medication. And the other thing Trusty Pat was talking about with basketball, I have not followed college basketball very closely for a number of years now, probably since even before I moved back here to Illinois. So I wasn't really aware of this whole portal thing that he's talking about, but that would be very discouraging as a basketball coach. When your program almost starts to be used as a minor league for another program, which is what Trusty Pat sounded like he was saying there. You're Southern Illinois' basketball coach. You sometimes can't go get the best of the best around the country because the best of the best goes to Kansas and North Carolina and Kentucky and some of the other schools that are notably top 20 basketball schools all the time. And so you try to find the diamonds in the rough as a basketball recruiter at maybe a slightly lower level school, if you will. And so you're doing a great job scouting and recruiting, and you get some guys to come play for you. And maybe they're not the super top talents in all of high school sports, but you found the right ones, and they come, and they perform well. And then they step away, and they go to Illinois or Purdue. After you did the job of getting them in there when Illinois and Purdue didn't want them in the first place. So there you go. There's my rant on that. I'm continuing Trusty Pat's rant. 8:31 here at WRMN. Good morning to Elgin City Councilwoman Rose Martinez. She just went by in the Miata from south to north on your radio dial. No convertible today. It's a little chilly outside. Good to see you, Rose. And apologize again for not getting you on the air last week when you came and took a little time out of your schedule to join us over at the Elgin Public House last Thursday. And Westside Freddie answered Rose's first trivia question in sports that I used yesterday on trivia and said that there were 18 runs scored in an inning one time, which is the major league record back in 1883. That was not the modern record. It was the Chicago White Stockings over the Detroit Wolverines back in 83. 1883. And then in the modern baseball record, it's 17, set by the Boston Red Sox in 1953 when they did it against the Detroit Tigers. Thanks for the sports trivia, Rose. All right, 8:32 here at WRMN. We got to get back to our staff meeting here in just a moment and finish everybody's thoughts today. First, let's check in with the director of Shots Fired. Sometimes he follows sports a little bit too, is John Prigge. Good morning, John.
Good morning. Hey, I just wanted to comment on Pat's comment about the portals and players moving on and not coming back and whatever.
Yeah.
The same exact thing happens against the players and has been for years. Coaches recruit a kid, then they get an offer to work somewhere else, and they're gone. The new coach comes in and maybe doesn't want to run plays or run an offense or a defense based on the previous coach. So now the player is stuck. Mm-hmm. A player that may have played a lot now gets a new coach, likes the coach enough to sign with the school, and then now he's gone. The coach is gone. So now the kid may end up on the bench, and that's not fun for anybody.
Yeah.
And you have to look at one other thing. This happens in the world of business all the time. They're called recruiters. You can work for one big company, and then someone comes in and makes you another offer to leave that company, and then you work somewhere else. And then there's another opening, and you go somewhere else. So I've always been on the side of the players, because I think one thing that the coaches have to do, and sometimes I feel they don't, you got to do enough to keep your guy there. So if you work hard to recruit him, don't give him a reason to leave.
Yeah.
So it's protecting your investment. And you're making an investment of usually a free college scholarship, college for 4 years for nothing.
Right.
And you you have to look at it the other side. You know, the coaches have no trouble in taking off after they recruited somebody because there's a bigger job or a better job somewhere else. So why can't the players?
I guess, it reminds me of maybe not exactly what you're talking about, but back in the late 1990s when I was still in Memphis, and the University of Memphis had John Calipari as head coach. And Coach Cal at the University of Memphis started recruiting all these one-and-done players that he didn't care whether they got their 4-year education. He was just basically saying, come play for me for one season, then you can go to the NBA, like Derrick Rose ended up doing, and ended up with the Chicago Bulls. But so Coach Cal then came in, he did that, and he had all these players committed to the University of Memphis, and then he left to go to Kentucky. And all these players that had committed to the University of Memphis changed their mind and went somewhere else. So the University of Memphis basketball program was left pretty barren at one time because of that move by Coach Cal to go to Kentucky at the time.
Yeah.
So
and that happens in business every day, and it's sad because generally there's no loyalty. But when you're talking big bucks like college basketball in the Division I and maybe Division II, when you're talking big bucks, you've got hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarships on the bench and on the court at the same time. It's just like if someone worked for Apple or IBM, they get poached all the time.
Yeah.
I've just always have kind of sided with the players on that because they can be lied to, and then they sign up, and then all of a sudden they get there and say, changed my mind. We got another player, and we're going to move you from the number 1 spot to you're the first guy off the bench.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is the axe swings both ways.
Right. All right, John. Well, thanks. Yeah, thanks for the points.
My point is complete here today, and I wish you a good show.
Thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Yeah.
Director
Bye.
Shots Fired, John Prigge with the counterpoint on Pat's point. I was just thinking about what I just said. Derrick Rose would be about 50 years old right now, which he's not that far behind, but I think I had my decade wrong with John Calipari. That would have been in the 2000s, not the 1990s, when Coach Cal was at the University of Memphis. And that's when they almost won the national championship, but they lost to Kansas in the national championship game where they blew like a 12-point lead with like 2 minutes left in the game and lost to Kansas. And then they lost all 40 of their wins. The Tigers that season were like 40-1 or something. And they lost all their wins, I believe, because Derrick Rose was caught cheating on the ACT to get into the University of Memphis in the first place. It's 8:37, something like that. Memory serves me correctly, from back in the 2000s, not the 1990s. All right, well, our first shift staff meeting continues. Sherry Aschenbrenner's here. She's got her show coming up at about 9:15 here on National Agriculture Day. That would be an angry elephant, apparently. What kind of a sound does a rat make? That's the sound a rat makes? Huh. Hey, this is the Marky B hive, right? What about a swarm of bees? Some sound effects are better than others. Welcome to the beehive. 8:38 here at WRMN. All right, let's head back to the chat room and see what else is happening as we go back to YouTube this morning. Remember, $2 hot dogs today at the American Legion if you're voting around lunchtime, and get some Queen of Hearts tickets as well. Jubilant Julia stepped up her game last night. She is on YouTube this morning, and she says, "Good morning, Marky B and all WRMN friends. Happy Tuesday." And I got this information earlier this morning from my friend Glenn the Catalyst Camps. He said that Jubilant Julia went to Dick Pond's last night. She went to the Dick Pond's Walk to Run event last night at 6:58, she says. And Meg, Glenn, Sam, and many other nice people absolutely took care of me. There was no tawdry to report, says Jubilant Jubila. Everything was above board, and she was taken care of. She went to the Walk to Run program over at Dick Pond Athletics last night at 6:58, she says. And I think she might be committing to running the 5K on the 27th of April. It's the Home Run 5K to benefit PADS. And you can go to, don't get me to lying, pads.org or something to find out more about how to sign up for the 5K. I'll find that flyer. It's time for me to clean out the clipboard a little bit here. But I'll get you some information on that tomorrow morning. The Home Run 5K on the 27th of April. I know that much. It starts about 8:30 here at Festival Park downtown, Elgin. And it benefits PADS Homeless Shelter here in the city of Elgin. And Jubilant Julia is getting involved, and she came over last week to the Elgin Public House when we did our broadcast. So she's an involved first shifter. Great to have you on board, Jubilant Julia. You are great. It is 8:40 here at WRMN. She said she is committed to join the 10-week program, and she will celebrate our accomplishment on June the 2nd. June the 2nd is the Foxtrot here in Elgin. Have a great day, everyone, says Jubilant Julia. Yeah, I think I'm going to run on the 27th at the Home Run 5K for PADS, and also the Foxtrot on June the 2nd, which is a Sunday morning here in Elgin. So far, that is my only career 5K, is last year's Foxtrot. And I guess I did it in 32 minutes and 30 seconds, if I remember correctly. So I got some records to try to beat my own record, that is. Some things to strive for. Always good to have new things to strive for in life. The director is always striving for more. He's the director, Dino, one of the managing partners of WRMN. He says, good morning, Marky B, the first shifters in the Fox River Valley. Very important day today. Go and vote, in all caps. George Carlin says it best. If you don't vote, you lose the right to complain. And the director doesn't want to hear you complain, so go vote today. The Dutchman's Wood Shack checks in. He says, good morning, coffee's up. Or not. Crazy Kathy checking in. Hello, a happy day is wished. From certified clairvoyant Crazy Kathy. Kimmy D checking in from White House, Texas this morning. Happy Blues Day Tuesday, Marky B, and all the first shifters. It's cold here this morning in White House, Texas. It's cold up here too, Kimmy D, as we are fighting 30 degrees right now. But Mother Nature and the sunshine is going to win that fight. We're actually going to have a really nice day. A high of 55 expected here today. Kimmy D sending what appears to be about 14 prayers to the prayer scoreboard. We have 43 prayers on the prayer scoreboard. All right, Crazy Kathy is ready to go on her name rampage on YouTube now and try to remember everybody she knows. Hello, Genius George, Dino, Linda Carter, Sharon, Bossman, Jose, Susan, and David and Kim. Hi, Mark. Hi, Jeremiah and Wesley, kids, Bob Balsamo, Arcades, Rick, Carrie, Carol with a K, and her legendary husband, Tim. Bob, Wendy, J-Lo, Ken Bruderly, Mayor Dave, Sandy, Rob Sagan. The list goes on and on. Crazy Kathy won't quit. Rose, Steve, Trish from the American Legion, Mark Smith, Carol Gieske, Mr. Pat Hudgens, and Get Well Soon Larry. Crazy Kathy has emptied the name cupboard on YouTube this morning. It's 8:43 here at WRMN. Guess that's the new name game she plays on YouTube every day with us. All right. Well, let's take it now to VIT messages, where Linda Carter sends us 20 prayers to our prayer scoreboard today. Wow. Now we are 63 strong on the prayer scoreboard, thanks to our friend Linda Carter, walking in victory with Jesus every day. Blackhawks Brad chimes in. Tawdry was our word of the day. Jubilant Julia used it. So did I in a haiku today. Let's win this day, says BHB. The American flag flies. The eagle flies over the fabulous Fox River. Because of the dams? And a prayer from Blackhawks Brad. On a Blues Day Tuesday, Dennis D. Not So Young checks in. The Nightmare on Elm Street. But right now, he's the cowboy down in the pasture. Good morning, first shifters. Have a great day. Happy Blues Day Tuesday and happy Taco Tuesday, says Dennis D. Not So Young. Nando checking in this morning at 3:52 a.m. He checked in. He said, good morning, everyone. Let's be kind and helpful to others. Good advice for Nando, who's always wishing that we spend time with our families on the weekend. Good to have you on board, Nando. You seem like a good man. CK checking in, comforting Kathleen this morning at 4:59 a.m. Good morning, Mark, and all the first shifters, wishing you all a wonderful and safe Blues Day Tuesday. Be wonderful, be safe, be patriotic. She sends 5 American flags and 5 prayers to the prayer scoreboard, giving us the magic total, I say, of 69 prayers on the prayer scoreboard. Glenn, the Catalyst Camps, let me know about Jubilant Julia coming to the Dick Pond Athletics program last night. That's excellent news. We look forward to spreading more information about all the great 5Ks in our area this year and running in a few of them. Jubilant Julia is going to run. Myself, Lorena, we're going to run in a few 5Ks this year. I think the Commander's in. He got him some new running shoes from the American Legion. He's probably going to be in this year. We got Stevie T checking in, Steve Thorin. You heard me pronounce a word wrong this morning, and you wanted to make sure that I got it right. I knew I pronounced it wrong. I could not dig myself out of my own hole there, so Stevie T did. And he says, it's cupula. It's cupola. It looks like cupola. Cupola. I don't know, that's a tough one for me for some reason. 8:47 here at WRMN. Westside Freddy checking in. I was scrolling through some of my old sound bites that have not made the transition into the new system yet. Yesterday, Westside Freddy, and I saw your standard intro, and I wrote it down and I gave it to Matt with several other sound bites that didn't make the transition. So it's moving along the chain of command now. It's in Matt's hands. Matt's going to get it to Sonar. Sonar's going to get it in the system, and we'll have the full arsenal of sound bites back here very soon. Westside Freddy, just so you know. Happy Blues Day Tuesday. And welcome to the Beehive, says Westside Freddy. Hang on tight for another roller coaster weather pattern. Your friend in the West. Westside Freddy checking in. Keep spinning them blues, he says. 4 prayers from Westside Freddy. And he's a good man. He was listening yesterday to all the different debate that's been going on here on the program. He was listening and chimed in during the noon hour yesterday during Out to Lunch, where I was joined by Andro and Brian and Pam from the Kane County GOP. All right, well, Donna Hurricane Honeycutt checked in. She said, wasn't able to listen closely. Did the Queen of Hearts hit? No, it did not. And the number was 49 that was drawn last night at the American Legion. So, no winner. And the pot grows from 21,103 last night to probably somewhere in the upper 21s by next week. All right, let's see what else I have this morning. We have Eric Stair checking in. He's been working hard. And he is running for Kane County Board today against Mike Kenyon. It's coming down to the final day. And we'll see how that turns out between Eric and Mike Kenyon, both good guys. Mike, legendary local figure who's done a lot for South Elgin, Kenyon Woods Middle School named after him, and has the farm over there. Yes, I said the farm. Oh boy, it is Agriculture Day. What sound is if the goat will ever shut up? We'll see what sound a sheep makes. Ooh. Okay. 8:50 here at WRMN. And Eric's really worked hard, though, I got to say. Signs everywhere in South Elgin. You've probably seen them. He has sent out a few different text messages reminding people of what he's all about. And he said he was listening to the show in the noon hour, and he appreciated the kind words about him yesterday. So you're very welcome, Eric. Good luck today in the vote. 8:50 here at WRMN. Cleveland Dennis checks in to let me know that Derrick Rose is still hanging on in the NBA, and he pretty much is hanging on. He's filling a roster spot of the Memphis Grizzlies, believe it or not, which is not so surprising since he played his 1 year at the University of Memphis, went on to Chicago Bulls fame, and then bounced around in the league a little bit, and now towards the very tail end of his career, he's hanging on with the Memphis Grizzlies. Yeah, I did know that, believe it or not, Cleveland Dennis, but thank you for reminding me about that. All right, 8:50, we've covered everybody with VIT messages this morning. We've played a lot of animal sounds. We've shared some news stories, a lot of First Shift 411, and I think we've covered the gamut. So what we're going to do here is we're going to finish this hour with a little bit of trivia in just a couple of moments. If you want to get on board, you can. At 847-931-1410. There's a great car wash on the west side. You know, it's Britain's Car Wash at Larkin and Jane. Mike Warren, a good man, a good community man. He's a member of every board in the area. Jack of all trades, master of all the boards. And Mike runs Britain's Car Wash. And you might want to get a car wash on Friday because it's going to snow Thursday night. You don't want that filth on your car if the crews are going to be out late Thursday night into Friday. So I have that and a pair of tickets to the Elgin History Museum. We've been talking about Elgin history a little bit. Friday night, they're going to celebrate Elgin Academy. Speaking of boards, Mike Warren. I know he has a lot to do with Elgin Academy as well. And they're going to celebrate a legacy of excellence over at Elgin Academy. Friday night from 6:30 until 8:30. They're having an exhibit. Decade by decade, the evolution of the Elgin Academy, showcasing an array of photographs that vividly capture moments that have shaped the legacy. It's a program at 7:15. And this is when I read the word cupola earlier this morning, or cupola. I just can't say it. I'm having word anxiety with that word. So celebrate the school's legacy and its impact on everyone who has been on its campus over the last 185 years. Linda Rock presenting a short program on influential alumni of Elgin Academy at 7:15 on Friday night. Go to elginhistory.org to RSVP for that. But I will hook you up for a pair of tickets if you want to catch the Elgin History Museum sometime this spring and remind yourself of all the great history of our great city. 847-931-14 is the number to call for trivia. Let me dig up a question right quick and come back and try to give away a prize in just a moment. Here on the First Shift, 8:53, we're right around 30 degrees, heading for a high of 55. 847-931-1410. I have two lines open now.
Celebrating 70 years of serving the Fox River Valley, WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM is proud to inform and entertain you every day with great local shows that keep you connected with the people in your community, like the Radio Shopping Show, where listeners are encouraged to let us know about their experiences with our business partners.
I usually go to Tripleberry during the week. It's not so busy. I had my normal lumberjack omelet. It's like a meat lover's omelet, and their fries are awesome. just the texture of it. They're a little crisp, soft on the inside. I mean, really good.
The voice of the Valley and the home of the radio shopping show. You are listening to WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
The Distance Social, your spot for great craft cocktails with meaningful conversation. Whether you're out entertaining a group or out for a memorable nightcap, The Distance Social is your spot for starting or ending the perfect evening. Located at 314 North River Street in beautiful East Dundee, Illinois. Go the distance and find your social at The Distance Social.
This is Marky B inviting you to feel the power of the first shift.
To God be the glory, my brother. Thank you so much. You are such an inspiration to many of folk that's here in Elgin. I'm in West Dundee. I'm a Dundeeite now, not an Elginite anymore, but I love you. I can even give a number of prayers that we as a people continue to grow and to be there for one another. Please, people, let's get on board. Check on your neighbors, check on your friends, and just give an inspiration that life is worth living.
It's the first shift weekday mornings from 6 until 10, right here on WRMN. Wild and wacky trivia time here on the show, 8:55. Now it is turned. It is 8:56. 847-931-1410 is the number to call. We have 3 on the line. Are they all eligible? I don't know. Let's see. I bet they are. We don't have too many people in jail right now. Only Rosemary and Joe and West Side Freddie. And Wild Tree hits them in. Looks like she's in her final day of jail. She went into jail on the 5th of March, and today is the 19th. So tomorrow she'll be out of jail. Everybody else eligible. Now we have a 4th person on the line. It's Hurricane Honeycutt, 847-931-1410. Northwest West on line 1. Crazy Kathy on line 2. Unknown caller on line 3. And Hurricane Honeycutt on line 4. Here's today's Elgin question, thanks to First Shift Sherry. In 1860, there were 4 of these in Elgin. Waverly, Excelsior, Eagle, and City. What were they? Were they A, hotels, B, livery stables, C, flour mills, or D, beer breweries? Kind of an odd question. 1860, there were 4 of these in Elgin: Waverly, Excelsior, Eagle, and City. What were they? Hotels, livery stables, flour mills, or beer breweries? Let me roll the die. 5 and a 6 don't count. It's a 6. I've been rolling lots of 6s here lately. It's a 6. I've been rolling lots of 6s here lately. It's a 3. I think I did the same thing yesterday. 2 6s and a 3. So we get unknown caller with the first shot at it today. Good morning. Welcome to the first shift.
Good morning. First shift to downtown Jose. What's up, Marky B?
Jose.
I'm with answer B.
How you doing, buddy? You ready for some trivia?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you said answer B?
Yes, sir.
All right. Downtown Jose says there were 4 livery stables in the city of Elgin. Let me see if I could find a sound effect that would be good for you here, Jose. Survey says...
Loser.
Ah.
Loser.
Loser?
That's pitiful. I mean, it's absolutely pitiful. Pitiful.
I love that soundbite. I love Jim Moore. That's awesome. Well, good luck, guys, and enjoy your day, Marky B.
All right, Downtown Jose. Talk to you soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, bye. All right, now we have Northwest West. Crazy Kathy and Hurricane Honeycutt. I've rolled a 5. 5 is a 2. 2 is Crazy Kathy. Good morning, certified.
Good morning.
Are you
Can
ready?
you repeat the... good. Thank you. Good.
Roll into Bolero in Algonquin or Roselle and solve your cabin fever issues. Bolero is bowling, gaming, dining, and nightlife with a twist. Score fun deals every day of the week and save big by checking out the daily deals online. Bowl with your friends and hit the lanes each week by forming your own social club. Clubs offer lively competition and fun times for everyone. From beginners to pros, make new friends, bowl, and beat your cabin fever. Visit Bolero.com.
Family owned for over 40 years with 3 locations around the Elgin area, Beef Villa is open and ready to serve you. Stop in or drive through and get your lunch or dinner hot and fast. Enjoy burgers, dogs, chicken, and of course beef is waiting for you at either Elgin locations or South Elgin location of Beef Villa. Stop in for the Friday fish special, Villa Burger, pulled pork, or the incredible salads available from Beef Villa. Need help feeding a large group? Catering is always easy with Beef Villa. Go to beefvilla.com for catering options. That's beefvilla.com.
I interrupt these commercials to get back to regularly scheduled programming. I hate it when that happens. 847-931-1410. Okay, so pretend like that never happened. Let's go back to the phones. Hey, it's Crazy Kathy. Hey, Crazy Kathy.
Hey there. Could you repeat the question and the answers left over?
What do you think? I have all day here? I don't have all day. Sherry Senior Showcase is coming up in a few minutes. All right, 1860, there were 4 of these in Elgin. Waverly, Excelsior, Eagle, and City. What were they? A, hotels, C, flour mills, or B, beer, or D, rather, beer breweries?
Hotels.
Hotels, says certified. Survey says...
Loser.
Certified.
You're an idiot!
Oh, hey. Talk like that to certified?
Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. You're an idiot!
Wow. You took a beating, certified.
Yeah, just help you.
All right.
Help yourself to complete my life.
All right, have a great day.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, yeah, okay. Bye.
Bye. All right, certified goes down, leaves Northwest West, and then leaves Hurricane Honeycutt on 1 and 2, respectively. It's a 3. That's a 1. That's Northwest West. Hey, Wes.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking.
Good. You got an answer here for me?
So we're down to breweries, and what was the other option?
Flour mills.
In fairness, I was going to go with hotels, so this is a complete guess. I'm going to go with flour mills.
Flour mills, says Northwest West. Survey says...
Hell yeah.
You nailed it, Northwest West. I don't have my ding, ding, ding yet. It hasn't made the transfer. So
I'm okay with the hell yeah, so I appreciate it, sir. And just out of curiosity, I wanted to ask, and I'm not asking for more to be added to the, because we're just grateful we got it, because Wesley loves the museum, so it'll give us another reason to go there. That did not have a toboggan cap, correct?
We did not. I thought I had one from Britain's Car Wash, but we did not have one. So
okay, because we go there quite a bit because it's by the house and it's best watched in Elgin for sure. And he's always asking how we get a hold of one of those toboggan caps. I'm like, I wonder if that's part of a prize package at some point. So, anyway, thought I'd ask.
Yeah, well, if I get another one, I'll set it aside for you.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it and wish everyone a great day. And I'll cut before you get cut off again. So
that sounds good. Talk to you later.
All right. Take care, sir.
Sherry Senior Showcase coming up next on WRMN. It is 9:03. Let's see how I'm going to pull myself out of this mess. This is WRMN Elgin, and let me hit this and see what happens.